Hello, everybody, and welcome. My PNG is not going to do the thing because I have deafened myself in Discord. But we are going to be playing Pathfinder First Edition tonight. I again, like most of my D&D streams, likely won't be paying much attention to the chat, but I will be again homebrewing a lot of things, house ruling some stuff. So if you could just remember not to backseat GM me and just enjoy the game. I hope everybody has a wonderful fucking evening and yeah, enjoy Mathfinder. Yeah, kinda. So I'm gonna unmute or undeafen the Discord here in just a minute, and I want each of you to welcome our wonderful players while I grab a couple of things that I forgot to grab before session started. Okay, so we're going to go over and undeafen our players. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the game.
Hello.
They can, in fact, hear you now if you all want to say hello.
Howdy, everyone. How y'all doing?
I don't think they can.
Oh, no, they can hear us. I can see your things moving.
Okay.
See, when I deafen, your things don't move, and it doesn't register on my audio on my capture. So, yeah. Loke says that they can hear your wibble faces. So, I want each of you to going in order from alphabetically to introduce yourselves, your characters, and give me a standout moment from the campaign so far that you really liked, and then I will give the full campaign recap. Starting with the Resident Scarecrow.
Howdy. I'm Resident Scarecrow. Most people just call me Crow. I am playing Gort Stonehand, Paladin to Gatlock. A 7-foot tall, maybe taller, wall of meat and metal. That is all you need to know about this character. Standout moment has to be when we had the pub crawl in the Feywild, and everyone got blackout drunk. Good times.
Okay. No, the pub crawl in the Feywild was one of my favorites as well. Huffy, you are next.
I'm Huffy. I play Mufune, who is basically just a short, white-haired lady who is totally not a fae. I had not planned ahead for a moment to remember, so I have not remembered something in the meantime. So I'm sorry, I don't have anything at the moment.
You are okay. I understand.
Including the time you pat someone on the back and turn them to dust.
That'll be what it is. I aged someone until they died.
There you go. There's one. Rugs. Let's Oko, you're next. Because alphabets.
I'm Oko. My playing character Gristle Lawnher or Mama Goo. And I think my favorite so far has been just each of the boss encounters, us kind of melting them.
They have, in fact, been utterly demolishing my boss encounters so far. Rugs, you are up.
Oh, my name is Rugged Sauce, Rugs, and today I will be playing Zephyr, who is a fighter / sorcerer, Sylph in Pathfinder. It's Air Genasi for D&D proper. Sorcerer / fighter / maybe another class. Standout moment. You guys took all the good ones. Not all the good ones. We've had a lot of good moments. Probably the first boss we killed.
The Archfey?
Yeah, the Archfey, when we just kind of crapped on the plans on that. I'm sorry.
You're all right. It happens sometimes, especially with a party as weirdly optimized as you guys are. Okay, so I need each of you to give me your AC, TAC, and HP, much like every other session. Oko, what is yours?
72, 14, 16.
14 AC, 16 TAC.
Sorry. 14 touch.
Okay. Rugs, AC,
I'm
touch
looking-
AC, and HP.
I'm looking for my notes, and I might have misplaced that document.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Crow, AC, touch AC, and HP.
AC 31, touch AC 11, HP 98.
Okay, got it.
Rugs,
It is HP 48, AC 19, touch AC 15.
I need to start doing more touch attacks. Uh,
Uh,
and
that's without mage armor. so-
yeah, and Huffy.
HP 57, AC 21, touch AC 14.
All right. Okay, so this ragtag, and I'm gonna give a quick just overview of the campaign so far. So this ragtag group of adventurers has been going through the world of UE's, my custom homebrew world. It's actually this little map on my DM screen here, and saving kind of wherever they needed to. They started in a barony known as the barony of Lord Grey Manor, and underneath that, the Grey Manor keep was a portal into the Feywild. They entered the Feywild and ended up recruiting a half-orc named Rufus. Through their journey through the Feywild, they ended up encountering an archfey who was being an utter dick and murdered him. After that, they proceeded to go to the Emerald City, which is a large city that houses the deity of the Feywild and time. His name is Tevelian. Tevelian then allowed them to do the pub crawl through the majority of the Emerald City. They all woke up after getting utterly fucking smashed in a keep they had never seen before. Turns out Rufus was old money. So now, as a reward for destroying the archfey that they had killed by Tevelian, they have been granted a barony. This barony, known as Moonshade Keep, is an ancient city who used to train the army of the war goddess Tethala. In that period, after they were given the barony, they traveled to Gort's home, Hammerholm, his adopted mother, Galatea, having been my throat just got phlegm caught in it. Having asked them to come, then they ended up committing regicide. I am hydrating. Hydrating is what made the phlegm happen. But yeah, they ended up committing regicide and killing what was the current king. And no, I will not do Mickey voice in the middle of D&D.
I wanted to see if you noticed
Well,
it.
I don't know if regicide's the right deal.
I mean, he was at the time the current king.
Yes, but that was mostly because the true king was currently a decorative art piece.
Actually,
But
you know
we
what?
revived the king before we killed the
You
fake king.
you revived the king. Or was that Goo?
That was goo.
That
Yeah,
was good.
so Goo revived the fake king while you guys were dealing with the Gorgon. How about from here, someone else takes the rest part of the recap?
1, 2, 3, not it.
Oh, okay. So let's see here. After we did the security detail slash job for Gort's mom, we did another pub crawl through the Dwarven land.
Mm-hmm.
The Dwarf King gave us another quest as a reward, pretty much.
Well,
To go maybe look into his missing niece.
he paid you, and then he he asked you to do him a favor.
We didn't ever get to that because a lot of things happened.
Yeah. So far, they have not
It's
quite done
on the
this.
to-do list. It's at the top.
She's
Um,
totally
To
not dead.
be
already.
fair, we got held up by a giant skeletal dragon and a floating ice lich.
Yeah. So we were going to the boat. There was an invading undead army at the city where the boat was. We killed the lich. We stopped the army. Yay for us. Then they say, "Hey, can you go like kill the lich? We know where the phylactery is. Can you do that?" And we were like, "Okay, yeah, I guess we can do that." So then we went off to the north and arrived at the north. I don't have the continents written down.
So
big
the
old-
island you arrived at does not have a name, but the northern continent's name is known as Mithrandia.
Okay. So we get there. We see a bunch of broken clockwork guys on the ground. We start looting because we're not the best people.
We're a bunch
One
of
of them's
loot
still alive.
goblins.
So we fix the one that's still alive. He's cool. He comes with us into this giant evil lich castle. We destroy a golem. We free a dragon. We kill a vampire. Imprison a djinn. Free someone from mind control. And then find some more clockwork people that we also save at the request of the dragon MILF. If you want more
Said
details, I can give those. I'm just giving
Said
like cliff
dragon MILF is the dragon goddess, the Rain Hell Queen.
Yeah, please, absolutely. Give as much detail as you like, or as little. This will give you potentially inspiration for the camp for tonight's session.
Oh. In that case, we find kind of like an anti-magic golem when we go into the evil lich castle. Turns out fall damage and bombs don't count as magic, so that golem went kablooey. Then we free the dragon. Dragon fucks off. We get some magic items. That's awesome. We wander through and find a doorway. We nearly get lightning bolted. As we open the door, we see a stage. On the stage is some instruments, profane, evil instruments. We touch stuff and get attacked by vampires. And how did... Oh, that's right. Okay, so yeah, the vampire's wearing a crown. We go to steal the crown. Crown was housing some super powerful paladin. Paladin smites the vampire. Paladin fucks off. Next day,
The
we went over,
Moonshade
it's a-
Herald, the herald of the war goddess Tethal.
Bell self-insert.
Let me just Moonshade. Yeah. Sorry, I had to write that down. It was one of the names I was missing. Then we go check the other door, and we're in a coliseum full of undead. It's a bad time. Our buddies that we brought with us, this undead rot paladin, super cool, and the clockwork person, are fighting a lion, and it's a bad time. There's like literal time magic going on in there. You regress into age. It's a bad time. You don't want to get caught up in that. there's a drow on a balcony, kind of Caesar like, kind of looking like the head of the whole thing. So we fucking go investigate that and go to steal the crown. Turns out, crown is super evil, super possessed. Taking the crown off the head did save the drow. Who is? Let me see. I got notes. Chris. But threw it in the bag. It hit one of the magical items we tried to steal, and released the djinn that was trapped inside the crown. The djinn is that powerful. It gets it. Even with just in the crown, it can still fucking control people. But luckily, the thing that was holding the Moonshade Herald, the gem that we accidentally freed. Did we do that accidentally? I don't remember.
Yeah, that was an accident.
Okay.
One of you fell down. Was doing. I believe it was either you or Gort attacked and basically tried to break the crown itself that was on the vampire's head. And when you hit the crown, when you broke the crown open, it unleashed the gem, which is essentially a Pokeball. That's kind of how it works. It absorbs someone into it. And when you broke the gem, you freed the Moonshade Herald. Also,
Gotcha.
Huffy, no, that is not my self-insert. My self-insert is straight up just my halfling who lives
I
in
thought
your
you were
village.
referring to. Yeah, that's who I thought you were referring to at first.
No.
Yeah, I got confused.
Okay. So then we use the Pokeball to capture the djinn, which we find out was its intended purpose. Also, there's a super cursed sword that Chris explained, we don't want to touch that. That's what brought in the Dragon Lady. Dragon Lady takes the sword, yeets it away into a safer place, and tells us to go check out the Clockwork Folk. We end up freeing the Clockwork Folk. One was being controlled with a control rod. The other was being controlled because they were a little bit crazy, sharing a soul gem with a succubus. We do a little magical exorcism / surgery. Everybody's feeling good now. Oh, and during our adventures, we found a half-broken clockwork. Turns out to be the guy who made all the other clockwork, and we get him fixed up too.
Elias Rickton, I believe his name was?
Yes.
Yep. The more details y'all give, the more of you get inspiration, by the way.
So one of the clockworks that we exercised was Alicia Malfeasant, right? Mage clockwork.
That is her name, yes.
Is way less crazy after the exorcism. And the rogue clockwork that she was controlling is Maria, who I have noted as cool wife of Alicia.
Yes, that is Maria.
Okay. With that all kind of wrapped up a little bit, we went all the way to the top of the castle to go fight the Lich. Turns out that dragon that we freed didn't work out for that dragon. That dragon is now a Draco Lich, and it's a bad time. Anybody else want to pick up?
Yeah, Oko, do you want to recount the heroic sacrifice of Goo?
No, it's okay.
I'll do it then, I guess. So as the our intrepid adventurers got to the top of the Lich's lair, a massive ziggurat of ice and crystal, one of our players, Oko, their character Goo had made a deal with several gods in order to get spell tattoos of Revivify for each of the other players, and B, be able to essentially electrode explode one of the bosses, because they were going to have to fight a Lich, 2 Flame Skull Sentries, and a Dracolich. Goo heroically sacrificed themselves to save the party from the Dracolich, and then Mama Goo made an appearance. the mother of the now sacrificed player, what has now joined the party. They defeated the Lich and were given a month off as downtime. They between that period of time, each of them kind of established what they were doing during that period of time. How about each of you go through and tell us what you did during that time?
Just looked through my notes. Turns out the guy's name was Marius Rickton. Elias was his brother who went into vampirism.
Mm-hmm.
Marius
I wasn't
was
going to
Machine
correct
Boy.
you. Yeah, I wasn't going to correct you.
You should have corrected me.
No, because it's I want to see how much of this campaign you remember. That's the point of
Oh.
this.
Krona Gearfried is the Clockwork Paladin that we found.
You can say
initially.
Warforged
That
for the
wasn't dead.
people.
Okay, the Warforged.
The Clockwork are my essentially my way of bringing the Warforged into my world of UEs. I don't like the name Warforged.
That works.
Warforged implies they are only meant for war. They can do much more than that.
Exactly. Continue, Rugs.
So I was just adding.
You're all right.
I have a whole list of notes. I
So
could go through every character we've met.
So after saving the Warforged gang and defeating the Lich, our barons took time to go and return to their barony and kind of ready themselves for a party. Miss Huffy, why don't you tell us about what you're setting up as your little soiree?
Basically, we were sent off to do the quest for the Soul of the Lich, and we still have the Soul of the Lich. And to kind of turn in that quest to the goddess Cassiopeia, or I at the very least, have sent out invites for a ball where we're going to be inviting quite a few of the gods that we've met, along with our actual state allies and them, for kind of like a diplomatic party, because we appreciate our friends and such.
Newly established Baron. To make sure
Yeah.
everybody understands that we're here and we throw good parties. So why fuck around?
On their way back to Moonshade Keep, they were informed that the giant kaiju fox that the group has was harmed during an expedition, and they went to investigate a tomb that they had found in order to resurrect a demigod, the Storm Princess, and a lot of shit's happened so far. So here's what we're gonna do, because I don't feel like doing any more recap, but all of you get inspiration because you all helped.
Right.
You have one inspiration
And,
point for the night.
What is an inspiration used for?
Basically, if you fuck up a roll, you can re-roll it. It's like having instant advantage.
Cool beans.
Heck yeah.
So, we are going to pan in on a battlefield, a recently won battle against a cult leader who had marched an army across the lands of Moonshade Keep over to an area known as Adamant Keep, another small barony to the west of Moonshade. West of Moonshade. I had to remember cardinal directions. And the now victorious barons of Moonshade Keep, as the army of Adamant Keep, led by Regina the Pirate Queen, a 9.5 foot tall, very buff pirate Goliath, begins to make her way out of the heavily fortified keep, looking at the destruction caused by both the armies of Hammerholm and the forces of Moonshade Keep. And she'll just kind of look around and look to you guys and go, "Oh, well, I see you all had that handled then."
You're welcome.
Um, and she'll hold up a letter that was sent via Rufus. I was invited to a party. It
You bet.
um
Absolutely.
my my first instinct was to send this back with a artistic rendition of a dick drawn on it, but seeing as you all just helped potentially save my kingdom, I
If you
suppose
need a
I can.
model,
Oh, I've got plenty. Thank you.
I mean, you can still send it back like that and show up.
That is true. Um, what's with the giant fox?
That's Arthur. He's my fox.
Why is he gigantic?
I don't.
Because I love him very much.
You
Oh,
didn't
that's-
know foxes do that?
Yeah, that's the
No.
logic they used for Clifford.
Normal foxes typically don't get 50 feet tall. No, most don't.
The secret's magic.
Yeah, I figured
Oh,
as
okay.
much.
I wasn't sure if you knew because you were asking.
My question is more why than how, I suppose.
More to love.
Yeah, okay. Why don't you all come into the keep and we'll get some drinks and talk about what just happened. She'll kind of gesture to the battlefield behind you, and I'll kind of give a description of said battlefield. Um, Surrounding the party is a massive field of what are now corpses of fire giants and fire genasi who did not decide to side with those who were saved by the barons of Moonshade Keep. Those who decided to stick with the the um, the tyrant that had them in bondage, essentially. Um, they sit before the walls of a massive keep made of solid adamantine, a green, almost crystal-like substance that can be forged into metal, but in this case, it is cut into masonry stones to build a massive, massive keep. Um, the pirate queen, Regina Twin Dragon, is the current baroness of the keep, as her former party members have kicked the bucket, as they say. Um, and she currently is the leader of Adamant Keep and its military, which it is an oligarchy, so it is a militaristic state as of as is. She brings you within the gates as you see just behind the wall a line of Goliath soldiers in full plate armor that were ready to march. However, being that Hammerholm and you guys did it for them, they didn't do it. They just were like, we're chill here. So you
That's
see them now beginning to put away barrels and push trebuchets back into place, and
we should
and
probably send a notice. Amen.
you probably should send a notice to Lord Grey Manor, since he did ride to inform his own forces to mobilize.
I'm gonna find a mage who can send.
Okay. There is a mages college within the city, and they do offer sending services. You see as you enter. I'm assuming you're gonna go into it. You see as you enter a goblin woman kind of scrawling in a book, and she'll look up at you and go, "Oh, hi! How can I be of service to you?"
Hi, I have to get a message to somebody very far away.
Okay. Do you have a name for this person?
What's Elder Grey Manor's first name?
Joseph.
Joseph Grey.
She'll kind of go through her little like it looks almost like the yellow pages. And she'll just kind of go Joseph Grey Manor. Duke Joseph Grey Manor?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want it to say?
Cancel the army.
Uh-huh.
We fixed it already.
All right. That it's 25 words. You got 19 more. Anything else?
Damn, that was 25 words?
No, 25 words total for the message.
Total.
This is only 6. 19 more that he can use.
So it was cancel the army. We dealt with. See you at the party.
All right. And she will send the message back, and shortly thereafter, she kind of see her eyes kind of like light up and like almost TV static before she replies. He says, "Damn it, I missed all the fun. See you at the party."
All right, thank you.
No
And how
problem.
much-
That'll be 12 gold pieces.
12 gold.
And she will take your gold and kind of set it aside. All right. What are the rest of you doing? Crickets.
I don't know, dude.
Sorry, I was getting a phone call and had to hang up because I don't want my phone picking up on the mic.
You're all right. So essentially there are a few things you can do within the city. There's pubs, there's shops, there's training areas where you can kind of train whatever skills you really want, things of that nature. There's eateries, whatever you would like to kind of do within the city. You could also go and being as you are technically royalty, meet with the royals of this particular nation, being Regina and her family. That is up to you guys.
So, as per most post-battle situations, I'm gonna upcrawl.
Do y'all want to do the pub crawl?
That's me asking you guys.
In or out of character?
Both?
In.
Well, we were invited here to speak to Regina, no?
I mean,
You
were
were-
you not just like? I feel like we were just talking with Regina.
You were invited in by Regina to do the pub crawl.
Oh. Then yeah.
Pub crawls are always nice. Man, when was our last pub crawl, anyways? Got to be at least a couple months ago before the incident.
It must have been.
Right after saving Montalibe.
Monthly Bay was the last.
Yep.
For sure.
It was right
so
before
this
you
group
went
has been sober for a couple months now. It's time to change that.
almost 4 months, yeah.
Since the last time we saw Regina.
Yeah, actually. And Regina will kind of look at all of you and go, "So are you guys coming, or am I just drinking
Yeah.
I
alone?"
got
I
it.
have already flown up. I am sitting on this woman's shoulder like
She's like got her arm flexed, you kind of sitting on like the bicep and the shoulder. Anyone else want to take a ride?
Sure.
She'll
we're
scoop.
full like Master Blaster right now.
Yeah, she'll scoop Mifune up and walk Mifune and Zephyr into the pub, the first pub. Okay, so if all of you are drinking, you each would be asked to put up 30 gold pieces, as a lot of the booze in Adamant Keep is like top shelf.
Only 30.
Yeah, it's 30 gold pieces for the whole pub crawl. For
Deal.
each of you.
I'm in. I've got the money for it.
Gort put most of his actual.
I'll need a gold piece.
Gort put all of his pocket cash and everything he's gotten from quests so far, except for like. Oh no, I have 8 platinum. Never mind.
Yeah, you could cover the whole party with that.
8 platinum? I thought you said it was 30 gold each.
No, it's so it is 30 gold each. Well, no, okay, you're right. You could cover 2 of you with that. I'm thinking conversion rates from my
I thought it was all
TTRPG.
base 10.
Yeah, it is, but conversion rates from my own TTRPG that I'm developing is 100 gold per platinum, 100 silver per gold, etc., etc. But that's for later, and I'll actually make an announcement about that at some point. But yeah, so you can pay for 2 of you, and also probably spot Zephyr the gold piece he's lacking.
I absolutely spot Zephyr 3 gold.
That way you're
Because-
not broke.
Yeah, Gort is not broke, but he doesn't carry as much as everyone else.
Zephyr had, I think, 34, 39 gold for this.
Oh yeah.
It was literally just enough to cover this and the sending.
This and the magic.
The rest is at home in a chest.
I do, in
Where
fact,
is-
have money if you ever need it.
Does Mama Goo enter the pub crawl?
She'll follow along, but she's going to be designated driver.
Okay, so Mama Goo stays sober. Mama Goo is handed a ginger ale by Regina and goes, "I'm not gonna have you not at least drink something. That's not alcoholic."
Appreciate it. Thank you, young one.
I don't know who you calling young. I'm probably older than you. But yeah, so you guys, now that you are all in the pub crawl, those of you who are drinking, roll me a con save.
You
Fortitude.
my
It would be a
favorite
fortitude
stat.
save for Pathfinder.
Oh, thank God.
And doesn't Rugs still have advantage on these because of the Fey bathwater?
You do have +5 for these.
22.
Damn, 13.
Drunk off of the ginger ale.
Rugs, what did you get?
It was +5, you said?
Yep.
And it's exclamation point, right?
Yep.
I want to get the wrong bot in here again.
Oko, roll me a fort save just to see if that actually does happen, Mama Goo, getting drunk off the ginger ale.
Also, hold on. Do I add my Constitution to a Fortitude save?
No.
It should for your fortitude saving throw should be like whatever the modifier for it is should be on your character sheet.
It's based off of.
Oh,
your
then I rolled the wrong number. That's not a 13. That's a 17.
Okay.
I might need to.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Does a 14 get us through the first bar?
So you are drunk so far, Zephyr. Zephyr is rather drunk. Mama Goo is also somehow surprisingly drunk. Uh, off of just non-alcoholic ginger ale. But Mifune and Gort are going strong. Regina will just kind of laugh at the two of you who are tipsy, and just kind of go, "Don't worry, you could walk it off. You'll be fine." And we'll gesture for all of you to follow her as she leads you on to the second bar.
What can I say? I'm a lightweight. Zephyr say as he floats.
Literally floating along. Mama Goo, you're not drunk because it is non-alcoholic, but you do have a nice little like happy feeling. Like it's a nice warm bubbly feeling from the Dragon's Breath ginger ale that you were given. It is the Dragon's Breath ginger ale is a prank item that I have in my world that gives you fire belly. Essentially, you have one expenditure of fire breath the next
And
time
until
you go into
use
battle.
it, you have like fire resistance 5 or something like that.
Yep.
Cool.
So you go into the next bar, and inside the next bar is a beautiful dragonborn woman. She stands at about 9-ish foot tall, and she's holding a pair of mugs and going, "Oh, Regina, you brought friends this time." And Regina will go, "Yeah, they were the ones that saved our asses, so they get free beer here." And she goes, "Yes, ma'am, as you wish, Baroness." So in this bar, you drink for free.
Right.
Roll me, whoever's drinking, roll fort saves.
Does a 30 pass?
Yes, Crow.
What about
30
a
pass.
dirty 20?
Yep. Mifune, you are
At 20.
okay. Zephyr, you somehow sober up from this experience. You were
love
pretty
Zephyr.
buzzed, but like you took that second swig and you were like, "I got this." Also, remember, if you fail a drinking contest, you can re-roll due to drinking buddies.
That's right. It's the only time we're ever all drunk enough to use that perk.
Yep. This is the only time you guys ever use the one feat that everybody took.
I didn't take
Or-
it.
Okay, that everybody but Mifune took.
Everyone who matters took.
That's a lie, and you know it. You matter.
I mean, you are the official Baroness. The rest of them are just your underlings, essentially,
Pretenders.
by choice.
Yeah, having too much of a title.
What was that?
I said, having an official title would probably throw a wrench in my side business.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, people don't often look kindly on barons that actually whore around, literally make their living by. Goodness. But yeah, so roll me. So you guys all kind of make it through this next round, and Regina will kind of smile and go, "Now you're getting the fucking groove of it. If you can keep up with me after 5 bars, I'll give your kingdom a shipment of adamantine weapons and armor for your soldiers."
Next time, many bars?
So it's total 5, so you've got 3 left.
Oh, we
If
got this.
if at least one of you can keep up with Regina and her drinking, you will be given a shipment of adamantine weapons and armor for your soldiers.
I gotta think of a way to cheat.
You see Gort
Um,
snap his vision to Regina when she says this, just staring, and you see him get you see him doing one of those foot taps in his step, and you can tell he's excited.
Well, at least the big guy's excited for it.
All right.
I am too. It's all right.
Would they consider magic cheating?
Not if you don't get caught.
Hmm.
Mama Goo is just gonna put a hand on Gort's kind of, I guess, elbow and say, "Calm down," before casting ward on him.
Oh, wonderful. What does ward do?
+2 on all saving throws and 2 to AC.
Wonderful. So yeah, now you have that, Gort. And Regina will bring you to the third bar, and she will set down 3 bottles of Kraken's Blood whiskey.
Oh no. This is what killed me last time.
Uh-huh. Roll
I'm gonna go ahead
fortitude
and,
saves.
can I cast neutralize poison on my glass?
You can, but also roll a sleight of hand.
Cool.
Zephyr is not a quiet caster. He's not even going to attempt anything.
Gort just rocks his back.
Actually, it would literally be the same roll for fortitude, so I'm just gonna do fortitude.
Well, you can do both. You can sleight of hand and then roll.
But then I'll get caught cheating if I fail on that one. Is the thing.
That is true. So
So
roll
kinda-
me a fort save.
I'm just
then.
gonna do normal.
We're going to re-roll that one using our drinking buddies perk.
Fuck.
You also have inspiration. Don't forget about that.
Yeah, all of you
Oh,
do have
I-
1 inspiration point
Using an inspiration point for drinking.
for potentially getting adamant weapons for your soldiers.
How many times can I fuck up?
Do you have drinking buddies?
No.
Once.
Hmm.
Drinking
not
buddies
how it
gets us
usually went.
through, maybe.
So a 29 passes.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
How about a
but just-
24?
It's a
Yep.
big number.
Okay.
29 passes by 9 points.
Yeah, I'll use my fate die thing and just win. I'm gonna forget that I have it anyway, so might as well.
It does carry over to other sessions. Like,
My point is, I will forget that I have it. Is what I'm saying.
okay.
Oh, I still have one from like forever ago.
Yeah, I have it written down who has how many fate die. And I will remind you. But yeah, so you what are your scores for this?
24.
Okay.
29.
Yep, you pass. And Huffy?
Fate die.
Mm-hmm.
You said that means I just win.
No, fate die means you roll again.
Ah, gotcha. One reroll.
Yeah, 1 reroll.
Dirty 20.
That just barely passes. You're sitting
Just
there,
barely.
DC 20.
Fuck that. We're fucked.
It's
D6 too.
it's the whiskey. It's a very powerful drink. She will smile like ear to ear. This giant, like almost crazy looking Goliath. She's like, "Damn, y'all can actually keep up. Most people by this point are fucked up." All right, follow me, and she'll lead you. Now you're going from like these nice pubs above ground where they're all nice and built. You're led into this like deep underground tunnel at this point to a bar made of solid stone. A dwarven woman behind the bar, and she'll smile and go, "Ah, Regina, you made it. Looks like you actually got drinking buddies that can keep up with you." And she will set out 4 glasses and pour a purple drink into each one of them. She goes, "Try this one instead," and she'll scoot it toward you. It is a shot, but you will still have to roll a fort save for this.
Gort, being Gort, picks it up and rocks it back. Does a 31 save.
Yes, it does.
I'm just gonna have Mama Goo kind of hovering behind Mifune.
Sweet.
Oh, menacing.
Also, Oko, thank
Is
you
the
for
last
that
step of
ward.
this challenge lean?
Say what?
Is the last drink on this bar crawl lean?
Maybe.
I'm waiting
love
for
that.
Rugs to roll so that I can hopefully get the better roll after. Fuck! Made it worse.
As Mifune takes that drink, I'm just going to gently touch her back and remove poison from her using one of my hexes.
Thanks, Boo.
Okay, so that will roll me a sleight of hand.
You like to keep her upright because, she's fallen over.
Yeah, but still, roll me a sleight of hand so that Regina doesn't notice that you're doing magic.
Magic. I've never heard of it.
Dirty
Nice
20.
mark.
Oh yeah, no, you have Regina has no idea. And Mifune is perfectly sober.
Hell yeah.
What did you get, Rugs?
Dirty 20.
So you take this and you are immediately like, whoa, because it hits your tongue, and you're kind of knocked back into your chair. This is some strong shit. You are drunk.
Incapacitated drunk or like a little
You are not.
moderately drunk.
You are just drunk enough to not be able to make decisions, and just sober enough to know not to try.
Got it.
Regina will pick Zephyr up over her shoulder and go, "All right, we got one more bar, everybody," and she will
One more bar.
lead you guys deeper into the cavern. And as you get there, a green dragon awaits you.
Oh god.
The dragon just kind of smiling and will pull out, transform into a human-looking woman with green scales, visible on her skin, long black and green hair, and she will slide forward a bottle that's labeled Delaine's blood, and she will pour 4 glasses of wine.
Dragon's blood.
Yep.
Don't get it in your hair, folks.
Not if you don't want to piss off the mother of all dragons. No, don't get it in your hair.
Yeah, that'll be bad for our party.
You see Gort look behind him to make sure that there's no one standing immediately behind him. Off to the sides is fine, but not immediately behind him.
It's so Gort doesn't fall and crush
Yeah,
someone.
so in the case he falls, he doesn't crush them.
Regina is standing right behind Gort to catch him.
Does a 23 pass?
No.
I will
drinking
use
buddy.
drinking buddies on this then.
Yes.
Oh!
Does a
There we
33
go.
pass?
33 passes.
What about
Thank
a
God.
10?
10. No, you are smashed. Mifune
Okay.
is like white college girl wasted. Like,
Alright,
yeah, continue, Rex.
I'm just rolling. Oh, that's not gonna be enough.
What is it?
It's a 22.
Nope. You are.
I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna inspiration it.
Okay.
Because one of these days I'm gonna succeed at a bar crawl.
One of these days.
It's just one of those days.
No.
Nope. Doesn't seem
Zephyr,
like to
stopped, tried to pace himself and just take it a little slower. Didn't help.
sipped the wine instead of chugging it all back. Nope, didn't help. It just got you drunker, slower. But yeah. So Gort, you end up not drunk. Gort is perfectly fine after that entire bar crawl. And Regina will look at you and go, "Holy shit." Normally, I'm even drunk at this point.
He's built like a tank.
You see Gort just gesture to himself like,
Tanky guy.
I'm a big guy. I am a living wall.
I noticed. Hey, anybody know how to heal poison? Cause those two, and she'll gesture to Mifune and Zephyr, just ingested green dragon poison.
I can.
Don't
do
worry.
this,
Hey,
Mama
alcohol. Alcohol's bad time. Poison. I'm good on poison. I'm gonna cast Bear's Endurance on myself.
Okay. What does that do?
It's just a plus however much to Constitution.
All right.
He's just gonna try and ride it out.
Mama
Okay.
Goose just gonna pat Zephyr on the head and go ahead and get rid of that.
Just remove poison, both of them.
I will counterspell it if I gotta.
Okay. You'd have to roll.
Yeah, you do. Roll contested to counterspell.
Mama Goo
I won't do
has
that
some of the
then.
most powerful spells on the party.
I'll let it happen then.
I'll just reduce it to a point where you can actually kind of walk yourself. How about that?
Oh, I don't need to.
Yeah, no.
He
Mifune's
doesn't
spells
need
aren't
to
also
walk or fly. He has tall woman to carry him.
Oh yeah, no. Regina will legitimately just throw him over her shoulder like a sack of potatoes. Same with Mifune.
Gort will look at Mifune just. So you feeling like you're about to puke yet, or?
Probably not. No, that sounds gross. I don't want to do that.
Don't
just
worry.
asking, because
Don't
I
worry,
can
big
deal
guy.
with
We
nausea.
can just let her use your helmet.
I guess
There
Yeah,
are
it's a
some
careful.
lines I will not let you cross. The helmet's probably the only one right now.
Regina just kind of looks at him and goes, "Do you think if I wanted that helmet, you'd have a choice?"
I honestly do.
I would like for my at Mama Goo upon hearing that, just ill omen on Regina. There is a saving throw.
You okay? What is the roll for counterspell? What level spell is that?
How serious was the threat?
It was a joking threat, but it was still Regina means what she says when she says it.
We're gonna have it be cast at a 3rd level.
The dragon will outright counterspell it.
Okay.
Don't cast spells at my friend.
Can I get another?
You want more of the
I
want more of the wine, boy?
just like have a little guy.
She will hand you the bottle. And then a glass, and she's just like, don't drink straight from the bottle. I don't recommend it.
Would someone who isn't drunk be carrying the bottle?
She will take it from Zephyr and hand it to Mama Goo.
Who's just going to put it on her tail?
There you go. But yeah, so Regina will carry you guys up to an inn and kind of flop you both down on a bed and be like, "I'll come back in the morning. You folks rest well." Because from the look of it, she'll kind of point to Mifune, "You took a fucking beating."
Mifune is asleep.
I just want to say, it's a bad idea.
What's a bad idea?
Everything I'm about to do.
And what do you mean by that?
He is going to dimension door out into the.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Tell me what Zephyr is getting up to while absolutely fucking smashed within Adamant Keep.
What is there to get into at Adamant Keep?
There is a fighting pit. There is a gambling hall. There is a essentially a house where you can just go in and smoke weed. There's several all of the bars you just went to.
Fighting pit.
Fighting pit? Okay. So, would anyone try and find Zephyr?
I want to go
Or
to the fighting pit.
would.
Has Mama Goo touched Zephyr recently?
Yes, to remove poison.
Oh yes, Mama Goo knows exactly where he is.
Okay. You all, including a kind of awake, very drunk Mifune, stumble into a bar. This bar in the center has a large dugout pit with sand in the bottom of it. Inside are two warriors, a Goliath and a gnoll, a tall, regal-looking hyena person, who are beating the ever-loving shit out of each other. The fists flying are hitting with the impact of two people who honestly want to kill each other. Zephyr, what you see in the corner is a man at a desk who has a sign-up sheet that says if you can last 1 minute, meaning 10 rounds, again or to knockout with the champion, Lady Alabasis Dash, the Knoll in the fight pit, you will win 3.5 million gold pieces. That is the current fighting pit pot.
Oh, Zephyr's name is immediately. He'll mage hand right, drive down. He's not even gonna move.
The
Can I place bets on my friends?
you absolutely can. You can place bets on your friends, and the drow who is taking names will go. Now you're not allowed to cast magic. It is only hand to hand, little guy. Are you sure?
Are previous enchantments okay?
No. You go in there with what you have on you, and you fight with your hands.
I mean, yeah. I'll fight with him.
All right. Anybody else want to sign up for the fight pit when this guy inevitably gets knocked the fuck out?
Oh, I'm
Awesome.
gonna get absolutely destroyed. But
I'll only sign up if I can also place bets on my friends winning. Not me winning, just my friends.
I want to have Gort sign up.
I want to root
He
for Gort. I'm
he
gonna
looks
spend so
up
much money
and
on you.
and sees Gort and goes, "Okay, all right, yeah, no, you want to sign up, big guy?
Is armor allowed?
I couldn't get you to take it off, so yeah."
Good.
Zephyr feels
Where
better
do
about
I
this.
sign?
He'll hold out a paper. Which one of y'all wants to go first? Because you see the Goliath being toted out as a pair of essentially clerics go in and heal Lady Alabasis up to full.
Oh, Zephyr's up first.
Okay.
Zephyr got here first. Gort will feign trying to stop him.
All right. Zephyr, you get into the fighting ring, and just let me find a better song for this, because my current song is not very intense. Let me just find us a new song for this one.
How much can I bet on Gort winning?
You can bet
there a
quite a
maximum?
lot.
How much do you have?
Is there
I
a
mean-
maximum that I can bet on Gort winning?
No, there's no maximum currently. You can bet as much as you want on Gord.
100 platinum.
Okay. Are you betting anything on or against Zephyr?
No.
Mama Goo's
No
gonna
Okay.
offense ever.
set down a diamond against Zephyr.
Gort will
He'll look.
also
He'll look at the
place-
diamond. So this is what 1,000 gold.
I don't know. I just created it.
Yeah, I'm gonna value this at about 1,000 gold. All right. So you want 1,000 gold against the blue boy.
Correct.
All right. What about you, big
Or-
guy? You want to place your bets?
Gort will put 3 platinum and 3 gold down in 2 separate hands. 3 gold for the short guy winning. 3 platinum for him coming out on a stretcher.
Smart man, smart man. All right. Just hop on into the pit there, little guy.
All right.
As you step into the pit, you see a tall, savage-looking woman. She's got a bit of a hunch to her shoulders, her head kind of upright in a skull helmet, a helmet made of a coyote's skull on her face. She'll lift the visor. She's got a scar down her right eye. She'll kind of look you over and go, "Oh, little one. I'm so sorry your friends decided to let you fight me. I will give
Very
you
nice.
this choice. You may
Okay.
leave now and keep your dignity and I get your money, or you can leave here on a stretcher. It is your choice." And she'll crack her knuckles.
Why is everyone so opposed to fighting me?
No one
Well,
wants to
I'm,
hurt you.
No
You
one
are
has
too
even
pretty.
thrown a punch. That's it. You know what? I just fought a damn fire giant who ignored me. And before that, we fought another fire giant who ignored. I'm not being no
Also,
You
everyone should bet
need-
against me, by the way, because I'm totally
in the
gonna
ring.
mask it.
Gort calls from beside the ring. You assume he has dignity.
Do you not have any? Are you just a pretty boy with no dignity?
Well, I have dick. The hell, Gort?
Love you.
We're
You know, I
rooting
might
for
not.
ya.
I have dignity. I don't have scruples or a strong moral compass, but I have dignity.
We shall see. Roll initiative.
$13.
Okay.
I might not have initiative, but I have.
All right. So the lady goes first. And she is going to attack you with a heavy roundhouse kick to the face.
Oh joy.
This is a touch attack, so 15 is your touch AC. She hits you with an 18.
Oh good. How much damage?
Hold on. 10 damage. You take
That's
10
gonna hurt.
damage from a kick right in the face. And
That's not so bad.
she will whip around and hit you 2 more times with flurry of blows.
Monk in here. Okay.
Yep. Missing the second attack and then bringing it back with a third. Uh, 23 is gonna hit you. So she deals another 9 damage.
Okay. So I'm assuming bring in.
And that will be her entire action.
Okay.
Learn more at purino1.com/.
They wouldn't have checked for the gauntlet, would they?
No.
Oh, then we might actually stand a chance. Then let's go.
But it
So
is
it
your
was
turn. Yeah.
10 on the first hit, and how much on the second?
9 on the second hit. So
Oh, okay.
total 19 damage.
Good. All right, so we're not completely boned yet. So melee to hit. I've been looking this up while you were murdering me. I had this. Base attack. Okay, that's gonna be 5. All right. Okay. And I'm gonna go for a power attack.
Okay.
You know what? No, power attack's not worth it. I don't
Isn't
have
it though?
enough
Because
strength.
she knocked the hell out of you.
It's a +4 on the damage roll
Uh huh.
for a -2 to hit. I want to at least hit her.
Okay.
Do you have True Strike as a cantrip?
No magic.
Oh.
Yeah, no magic. I'm relying on enchanted items at this point. You know what? The monk can't be that hard to hit, said foolishly as he went for a power attack. Yeah, he's just gonna throw a haymaker then.
Okay.
Wait.
What was
You
it?
know what? No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go for a dirty trick.
Okay. What does that do?
And that adds one of many small status effects. Pull it up. Just want to make sure I'm choosing the. Dirty trick. I can do blinded, dazzled, deafened, entangled, shaken, or sickened.
And is there a saving throw on any of those?
It's gonna be a command maneuver against their command bonus
Okay.
defense, which I'm hoping is easier. Or their.
Wanted for hazardous journey. Long months of
I'm gonna see if there's any. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go for sickened.
Okay.
This is deck bonus to AC. Yeah, you know what? No, blinded. Absolutely, we're pocket sanding right off the bat.
Okay. Let me just Google something real quick.
If this Noel can blind fight, I am double fucked. But
I believe in you. You can do it.
Gort bet 3 gold on you winning.
Gesundheit, those are adorable.
I'll fight
Bless you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was either pocket sand or a low blow. So
But yeah, no. This I you kind of hit it right on the money. This lady can in fact blind fight.
oh, so good. So this is
This is one of the perks that I gave her specifically for this particular ability.
son of a bitch. All right.
Y'all gave me 3 weeks to plan.
It wasn't intentional.
So CMD, is that a all right, no, it's
CMD
defense.
is your
Sorry.
combat maneuver defense. It's basically
Yeah.
if someone's trying to grapple you, that's the DC they have to overcome.
Yeah. So I've got base attack bonus 6, ability 5, and I have +2 because a dirty. Mine's 29. There's no way, but a 30.
No, she is indeed. You do hit her with the pocket sand. She is blinded.
Hooray! I'm about to get lit up. Let's go.
Is that your turn?
Base attack bonus. Why? Is that if I had gone to 11? Wait, no, I do have a second attack. Hell yeah, I got a second attack. Awesome.
Wonderful.
Then can I do the ineffective pocket sand second?
You go? Yeah, sure. If you would like to. What are you doing
No,
first?
We'll just do that first. All right, so we'll just do the basic. I'm gonna.
Pocket sand and then punch her in the face.
Yep.
So normally on a blinded opponent, you would get a +2 because they're blind on your attack
Yeah.
rolls. Not right now. She can blind.
Yeah,
fight.
and she's also still got her full dex bonus. So that was the thing I was trying to get rid of.
Yeah. No, she's a beast, literally.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope so. So that's gonna be strength. Yeah, it's not gonna hit.
What is
15.
the 15 does exactly hit.
Oh, fantastic! All right. Have my damage saved over here. Good thing I didn't power attack.
That is her exact AC. It's 15.
Hits for 8.
Okay, so she takes the hit and just kind of looks down at where you hit and then looks back up at you and goes, "Is that it?"
I mean, right now, yeah.
Okay, so she's going to try and roundhouse kick you again.
Really, with the roundhouse?
Yep.
Yeah.
Does
use
a
a racial move, but I'm not. It's still technically magic.
16 does in fact hit your touch AC?
Yeah, my touch AC is 50.
Okay. She hits you for 8 damage.
Okay. Still standing.
And once again, she'll use Flurry of Blows to hit you 2 more times.
It's just rude.
8 misses. And she misses again. You
Fantastic.
expertly duck and dodge out of the next two heavy, like, punching swings as she growls, looking around for you, through trying to see through the pocket sand.
Good.
Your
Alright, so
turn.
we're gonna power attack,
Okay.
and we're just gonna full attack. We're just gonna light this bitch up. 20. 11 on the first hit.
That's a miss.
Sorry, no, that's a plus 11.
Oh, plus 11. All right.
Yeah, it's a 24.
Yeah, that's a hit. I'm going to say that hits.
Okay. And should I roll the other to hit first?
No, go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Another 7 damage. Oh, wait. Power attack.
So 2 more than that? Or is it 4 more?
4 more.
Okay.
I'm on the second level.
Okay. So she kind of looks up and snarls after you hit her hard in the nose. You just boop her right in the snoot.
Works for sharks.
Not so much on hyenas. She just looks really pissed off.
Yeah, I figured it would be like, that's okay. On power. Oh well. Or hey, 15.
That is gonna hit, yeah.
All right, and 1d10. Five. Another 10 damage.
All right. She looks rather angry. She will use her swift action to do what is known as the what is it called? Hyena's Fury. What this does is it allows her to use her swift and movement actions to charge you and make 3 melee attacks, 2 claws, and a bite.
Oh, good.
And that's besides her 2 attacks that she gets. But she can't use Flurry of Blows, so... So 24 on the first one.
It's gonna hit.
I'm gonna just roll all 3 of these. 7 on the second one, that misses. And a 23 on the third. So she gets the bite and 1 claw into you. So the bite... the bite does 12 damage.
Oh, you absolute whore.
And then the claw... does 7 damage. How you looking?
I'm looking bad.
Unconscious?
No.
To the bone.
Okay.
Still up.
She's gonna hit you with another roundhouse kick.
After the charge and the claw, she's still doing roundhouses?
Yeah. She still has 2 attacks. 17 versus your AC. Or versus your touch AC.
I 100% should have used my cheap.
So that does hit your touch AC, so I'm going to roll damage. And that does 8 more points of damage.
Oh yeah, now I'm out.
Okay. Question.
Mm-hmm.
For Oko, would
Yes.
the Revivify tattoo pop immediately? Or
Is
is
he
it
dead?
life? No, he's unconscious.
It wouldn't. No.
Okay. So you guys see after Zephyr hits this lady a few times, gets some really good hits in, she gets real pissed off, charges him, claw, bite into his neck, and then whips around and kicks him right in the face and knocks him unconscious. The drow will walk forward and go, anyone who bet on the champion, come collect your winnings.
Or walks. No, not waddles. Definitely walks. He's used to wearing armor. Walks up, just I bet 3 platinum
On the champion?
on the champion.
Okay, and he will hand you 6.
Hells yeah.
Magoo walks up or floats over to collect her money.
He will hand you 2,000 gold pieces, but we'll keep the diamond.
Perfect.
Mifune, what did you bet against Zephyr?
I didn't.
Okay, so you
I
didn't
just
win
bet that
anything.
Gort would win.
My
Okay.
only friend.
You see Regina jump in and scoop Zephyr up and give the hyena like a fuck with him again look, and then jump out, like Hulk jump out, and carry him over to the fucking the clerics. Fix him.
She had to use her claws.
She did. She did. Who shall fight next? And you guys see the clerics heal up Lady Alabasas.
Gort looks over at the guy he did signups with and transforms Philosopher's Edge. So now his Titan Stone Knuckle are a set of spiked gauntlets.
And the guy will kind of go, that counts as a weapon. No.
Damn it. And he just turns it back into a ring underneath his gauntlet. Fine. Your knuckle it is.
Also, the Titan Stone Knuckles, he doesn't say are weapons. But also, Philosopher's Edge can't transform the Titan Stone Knuckles.
Ah. Okay, so
The
that's
Titan
good to
Stone
know.
Knuckles are magical items that cannot be changed.
Oh no, I was meaning more like it becomes like a little bracket of spikes along the gauntlets.
Okay, so see, that's changing the... Yeah, he wouldn't make you take the gauntlets off, but he definitely doesn't let you use Philosopher's Edge. He actually holds his hand out. Give it here. It'll be returned to you after the fight.
Fine. And you see him pull off one of the gauntlets, use his thumb to slip Philosopher's Edge off and hand it to him, pulling his gauntlet back on, just, if it's not returned to me, I will hunt you down.
Yeah, everyone says that. He shoves it into his pocket.
Go get him, Gort.
I'll get him! And Gort
Woo!
just
He's
saunters
got
on in.
claws. And teeth.
All right. So it is now Gort's turn. To fight Lady Alabasas. Gort, roll initiative.
$16.
You go first.
Lovely. First things first, Bull Rush.
Okay, what does that do?
I have to pull it back up. Because I remember I use it a lot. You'd think I have Bull Rush just bookmarked. But no. All right, Bull Rush. Uh, da, 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 basically, I attack and fuck. Where's the specific thing? Yeah, it's just
Pushes the opponent back.
yeah. It pushes the opponent back a ways, but it does provoke attack of opportunity.
Okay. So she is going to attack
Isn't it
you.
only-
I'm assuming it would only be attack of opportunity if you're going past people, right?
Nope.
No.
Nope. It says
it's-
here,
it's a combat
initiating a bull
maneuver.
rush provokes an attack of opportunity from the target of your maneuver.
Damn.
All right. She is going to attempt to roundhouse kick you. Does a 24 hit your AC?
It does not.
Does it hit your touch AC?
Touch AC. Yes.
Okay. So then she does hit you with it. Gort
All
takes
right.
5 damage. Probably the first time Gort's been actually physically hit in a long time.
He doesn't stop the charge. Does a 26 hit for the bull rush?
26 is in fact going to hit.
And by how much does this beat her CMD?
By 6 points.
She is moved back. She is now moved back 5 feet.
Roll
And-
1d6 when you roll your damage. Roll 1d6. Addition.
1.
Say what?
1 damage.
No, you're using Titanstone Knuckles, fam. The Titanstone Knuckles give you a melee attack, like a unarmed strike, of 1d10 plus your base attack bonus.
Oh!
Plus you're ramming her into the wall of the cage, so 1 extra d6. Because pushing her back 5 feet is going to ram her into the wall of the steel cage.
Lovely. And so it's D10 plus
Base attack
bonus?
Yep.
Lovely. That's 21 damage.
Holy shit.
22. Sorry, 22.
22
I forgot
damage.
The D6 for
Alright.
hitting her against the cage.
Hell yeah.
Okay. She goes from looking perfectly fine to looking rough. Just immediate. Her eyes go like wide as you slam into her. Do you have anything else you'd like to do?
I have a second attack.
Shit. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll then, please.
Don't worry, this one has a much lower base attack bonus. Does a 19 hit?
19 will hit.
Go.
13 damage.
How many?
13?
13. All right. Another heavy fucking blow. As she is looking worse than she did in the fight against Zephyr. Is that your turn?
I would also like to put out a couple quips, maybe as a taunt, but no actual effects for it.
Yeah, you can go ahead and say your quippy shit.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, little thing.
So she will rage, giving her a bonus to attack. Let me double check that.
But doesn't that also drop her AC even further?
Yes. Hold on. Actually, does it?
Drops it by 2 points.
Yep, drops it by 2 points. But seeing as she is 11th level, she gets greater rage, which adds a plus 11 to her base attack bonus. So she's going to use her Hyena's Fury to multi-attack you. Does
Bring it
a
on.
32 hit?
Yes.
A 39?
Also, yes.
And a 17. That's a no. All right, so
For my touch AC or for my physical AC?
this is just physical AC.
Okay, yeah, no, 17 doesn't hit.
First attack does 27 damage. 27. No, so it's 93 minus 27. Calculator.
66.
Thank you. And then the next attack does 18 damage. So that is 66 minus 18.
58.
Thank you. And then she's going to try and roundhouse kick you twice.
Will that be touch AC or physical AC?
This is touch. 15.
Yeah, that beats my touch AC. How much
Alright.
damage?
Uh, 16 more damage. So it's 58 minus 16.
42.
Thank you. I am bad at math without a calculator, so if you want to keep up with this, I would appreciate it. All right, so Gort is probably taking more damage than he's taken in a while, physical damage. I don't know how he's feeling about that.
He is both excited and also incredibly pissed off.
25. Does 25 hit your touch AC?
Yeah, 25 hits my touch AC.
This next attack does 20 more damage. So that is 22. Gort is down to 22.
And yet.
And now it
he's
is
still
Gort's
going.
turn. Yeah, and now it is Gort's turn.
Light her up.
Yeah, Gort's just gonna. He's just gonna go for the good old 1-2. Does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does.
That was a 4 on the dice, by the way.
Your target is like 13 right now.
Yeah.
16 damage.
16 damage. All right. 1 second. Let me get a calculator. I don't want to tell you this one's HP. All right. She looks rather rough at this current point. Oh wait, it's halved because she's raging. What's half? So
8.
8 damage. So 15. There we go. All right, go ahead and roll another attack.
16.
That just hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
I think that's a 12. Rounds down to 6.
Okay, so
Are you adding the bonus from the knuckles?
I forgot there's like. I know it's a d10 that I'm rolling with the knuckles, but is there like a set number bonus,
Plus your base attack bonus.
then yeah, I added the base attack bonus.
Alrighty. So she is.
I'm a little bit upset. It's not my strength mod because my strength mod's a +7.
Yeah. She is like, she got her hands up, kind of wobbling back and forth. Just like, I'm still up, bitch.
So my little thing, so am I.
Just so you're aware, she is taller than you.
Yeah, Gort's just calling people small now.
She is taller than you by like a foot.
Yeah.
She is gonna attempt to roundhouse kick you and then flurry of blows. Does a 34 hit your AC?
A 34.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that hits. What is her attack bonus?
It's normally a +5 plus 11 from greater rage.
I respect that.
She does 21 damage to you.
I am at 1 hit point.
Oof. She is now going to attempt to flurry of blows.
And will this be physical or touch AC?
Physical AC. 28. Does that
Does
beat your
not
AC?
hit. 28 does not hit.
Okay. And a 31.
That hits.
Matches the AC.
If it matches the AC because you are the defender, it does not hit.
Yeah, no, I'm at because I'm not wearing a shield because, no weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I only have 29 AC.
Ooh, okay, yeah, no, so she gets to hit you.
And now we get to use a lovely little thing that orcs have.
She turns around and elbows the hell out of your face, knocking you backwards. What's the thing that the orcs have that you
Oh, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Ferocity. And as he leveled up, I gave him the I think I gave him animal ferocity. Yeah.
What does this do?
Gort can attack at basically Gort's not out of the fight until he reaches his current
So until he dies.
yeah.
Because if you hit your HP twice, like you double it, you die.
Yeah,
I
he's
do
not
believe
knocked
this day.
out until he hits negative his con score.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's
So
his
how much
turn.
damage did this hit deal?
That hit dealt 14 more damage.
So that leaves him at
So
negative
1 on the dice.
13.
Yep.
Oh, so this is literally the final blow the final few blows he can use now. Does a 27 hit?
27 does in fact hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
$13, which
Uh,
would round down to what, 7?
Please? Yeah, actually, yeah, because it's rage. So, yeah. Oh. So, she only had 9 hit points. She is hanging on
Hell
by
yeah.
a thread.
Gord, I think you just made me a lot of money.
A 13? Wait,
A nat 20?
Oh shit, that's a nat 20!
Please describe what Gort does to knock the champion of the fight pits out. Please.
See, now we have to recognize something about animal ferocity. Because now it's not normal Gort. Normal Gort fights like someone who was trained to fight. Now that we're on animal ferocity, we see him fighting like an injured beast. And so it's just wham, 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 hit after hit, blow after blow. He's going into her face, keeping her pressed against the cage wall. Someone's gonna have to pull him off.
As he's doing this, he finds standing between him and her, all of a sudden, a tall, kind of familiar-looking dragonborn. You've never met this person before, but their scales are a pale grayish green, very similar to the goddess Thorane Hell Queen's. And she will put her hand on Gort's chest and just push him backwards and just stand there with her hand out and go, "Don't do it."
Gort is huffing and snarling, and as he's slowly coming down from this adrenaline high, you see him just fall to his side.
Mifune, meanwhile, is cheering from the crowd.
So Mifune, the winnings guy will come over and go, "So, where would you like your 3.6 million to be delivered?"
That would be the Moonshade Keep.
Understood. We'll have it there within the fortnight.
How much is that again, so I can write it down?
It's 3.6 million gold pieces. Plus, how much did you bet for Gort?
100 platinum for Gort.
Okay, so you made 200 more platinum.
What? It was only 2-1?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's still quite a lot of money.
People
it was
saw
also only
Gort.
2-1 the other way.
People saw Gort and went, "Holy shit, he's a big dude."
Also, they did see him. They may have seen him outside.
Yeah,
The city,
most of these people
fighting
are
a
like
fire giant.
soldiers. They saw.
So okay.
The battle.
So the amount you said before was how much Gort won, is what you're saying.
It's how much you as a barony won, essentially.
Oh. Well, how much did Gort win?
Gort it will be given a winner's purse.
Okay, cool.
Gort.
yeah.
You know, once someone wakes him back up.
Yeah, Gort.
Okay, so the rest is for the barony.
Yeah, the rest of it's for the barony. Gort, you feel say what?
How much is that, so I can write it down?
3.6 million gold pieces plus 200 platinum.
The 200 platinum I'm just gonna put in my inventory, so I'm gonna put that in dice spam.
Okay. So Gort, you feel magic kind of flow through you, healing magic, as you wake up to the this giant dragonborn woman picking up. For a second, you think it's Thorane Hell Queen, but it's very clearly she's shorter, and she's picking up the former champion as a championship belt is brought into you, and someone goes, "This is the belt of Dragonkind," and it will be put around your waist. The belt of Dragonkind, once per day, gives you a breath weapon, and it gives you 1 use of multi-attack per long rest.
Very
Oh
familiar. Bill.
yeah. But as Gort is woken up, he just... Oh shit, is she alive?
Yes,
Is she breathing?
she's fine. Don't worry. If you would have killed her, her wife would have killed you.
And I would have had no qualms against that. This was meant to just be a simple fight. Mind if I patch her up a little myself as well, just for my peace of mind?
I wouldn't go near her if I were you. Her wife seems quite angry.
That's fair, yeah.
I don't go near the necro dragons, personally.
Gort just stares because you kind of can't see his face through the helmet, but He is blinking rapidly, just. The who?
The Necro Dragons. They're a trio of sisters. They're demigods.
That. Hmm. Let's hope I did not make a lifelong enemy.
I would leave the city if I were
Yeah, that's a good idea.
They tend to hold grudges.
Gort slowly gets to his feet and just, hurries his heavy ass out.
Coward.
Have Mama Goo touch Gort and say, "Okay, bye-bye now." And use teleport on him.
Where is Gort being teleported?
200 feet in a random area.
Oh no!
Oh no. Okay, Gort, roll me a D100.
Oh no! 57 on the D100.
Okay. Gort, you were standing in a bar about to be handed a pint before all of a sudden, now you're in the air. There's nothing under your feet. You look to be 100 feet above that bar and falling.
Mama
Fuck.
Goo's gonna walk outside and just feather fall him. I'm gonna use levitate.
No, well, I don't think you're gonna be able to, unless you're teleporting yourself as well. You're
Gort
not
has-
fast enough.
Gort has a hex on him called Scar. I know where he is within 2 miles.
Oh,
And I can use my wards
okay.
on him as long as he's within 2 miles.
okay. So yeah, you can keep him from falling to his death.
Gort is doing that thing where it's like you're trying to get your footing underneath you and he's just flailing.
He's Scooby-Doo running in the middle of the air.
Yes.
I love that.
How do I get down without destroying anything?
You very gently float down to the ceiling, to the roof of the bar. It creaks under you as you make purchase.
Gort tries as quickly as he can to get off the roof without breaking it.
Make me an
Because he doesn't-
acrobatics check.
Oh no! Oh god! Oh god! Now we get to see. Okay, thank god. It's just a 5. That's a 12 on the D20.
But it's a 5.
It's a 5. I have -7
It's a
to
5.
acrobatics.
Okay. So how many of you followed Mama Goo out of the bar?
Mifune's getting drunk. Again.
Mifune's just gonna continue to get drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zephyr also getting smashed again.
Unless someone's going to teach him how to shoot a gun.
I mean, Regina would do that if he was sober. If you are sober, Regina will teach you to shoot. If you are not, she's not letting you anywhere near a firearm.
I don't know. Was the pit fight enough to sober Zephyr up?
You were knocked unconscious and then woke back up. So, kinda, yeah.
All right.
You're a little punch drunk because you got the shit beat out of you. But other than that, you're okay.
She had to use her teeth.
She did.
That's a win in Zephyr's book.
She took a fucking chunk out of your shoulder.
Delicious.
Magical fix that.
And then
The snack that smiles back your friend.
and then Zephyr woke up to watching her get carried out on a stretcher.
Ha.
You see
That's why-
the tall dragon lady like cut you a look.
That's why Zephyr wanted to go first.
You hustled him. Gort, what you experience is trying your best to get off this roof effectively without hurting yourself. Roll me 3d10, please.
16.
You
A
take
3, a 9, and a 4.
You take 16 damage as you fall flat on your face on the
How much
adamant
healing
stone.
did Gort get after the fight?
You were healed to full.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you were healed to full by the clerics.
You see Gort just laying face down on the ground.
You good, bud? I'm not out here.
No.
Roll me. Hold on. Roll me another D100, please.
Of course,
Oh,
I'm not out here,
no.
so sorry about that. Can't cheer you up, chum.
72.
Gort, you smell something rather horrible. You landed inches away from the largest pile of horse shit you have ever smelled. But you didn't land in it, so that's a plus.
Gort turns his head to look at the horse dung and just... Yeah, this might as well be happening. The horse dung probably would have broke my fall. Ow. As he picks himself up.
Mama Goo's gonna walk
Zephyr's
over
gonna-
to him and say, "I'm sorry about that. Let me try again. I'll get it right this time."
No.
What were you gonna say, Rux?
Zephyr's gonna buy a round of drinks for the unconscious hyena and the sister wives.
Okay. You see the three demigods approach. Two of them in lamellar leather, so it's like scaled leather, and then the other in a black scale mail armor. The one who's in the black scale mail was the one that carried the hyena out and go. So, I hear you and your friends run a barony.
Yes.
Is that one
Well,
that beat the
I don't-
shit out of
I
my
don't run
wife? Is that one the one that beat the shit out of my wife? Your Baron?
No. That's Gort.
I'd be the bitch that made a lot of money.
To be fair, you are aware how a fight pit works, right?
Yes, I participate in them.
Oh, okay.
She'll like
It just seems
almost
a little personal.
growl with her response. My wife's never been beaten, so I'm a little salty. I also lost
That's
3.4 million gold.
There's a first time for everything, bitch.
Mifune, what is? I want you to roll me
Far
a
away,
reflex
far away.
save.
Far away.
Far away? How far away? That is my
in
question.
I'm assuming there's bleachers or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in there, in
Okay.
there with the rest of the crowd.
Okay, so you're far enough away where she can't
Just being a little bitch, you know how
necrofire
it is.
breath you.
Yeah. Just being a little bitch. You know how it is.
She will, however, spit fire out into her hand, cast Control Flame, and send it at you. Roll me a reflex save.
Yes.
That's fair.
Mod 20.
Yeah, she misses. You see a ball of necrofire hit right next to your face. But it misses.
Zephyr's not gonna point out that is the Baron.
My mother tells me that she's been invited to a party within your barony. Are we
Yes.
allowed? And she'll gesture to her two sisters. Are we allowed to come?
Do I have an invitation on me?
That's up to you guys. Did you bring invitations?
Yeah.
Would
Sure.
now be a good time for Gort to slowly slink back into the bar.
Oh yeah, Gort can slink back into the bar.
As
You run off.
as Zephyr is handing out invitations to the blood feud.
Is that what you're calling it? The blood feud?
I don't know what their deal is, but
She's
You
just
know, like,
salty
just-
that she lost a bunch of money.
it was a lot of money, so I understand. And if you want to come to a party that'll make you feel better, that's fine.
Yes. And she'll slap a gold bar on the counter, and she'll look at the barkeep. Pay for the big one in the arm as drinks. And the barkeep will kind of scooch over to Gort and go, "So what you drinking, big guy? Your tab's paid
Gort.
for."
Oh, thank the gods. What do you have that'll most easily heal a bruised ego? I just fell into horse shit.
He will slide forward the purple drink that you drank underneath under the ground. This is called the purple worm.
Oh yeah, I had this before. Strong stuff. You see him just rocket back one gulp.
Roll a fort save.
Nat 20, 33.
Holy shit. Yeah,
Hell
no,
yeah.
you can just at this point Gort can just take these motherfuckers back all night. And is fine. But they taste good. They taste like grapes and blueberries. So like it's a good flavor. Eventually it'll get you drunk.
I think I can handle one, maybe 1.5 more of those, and
You'll set
after
up
that,
a
I'll
line of
probably end
4
up-
shots.
Oh no.
Bet you can't take all of them.
I might. One way to find out. And he just rocks them back, takes one, sets the glass on the table, takes the next, sets the glass on the table, takes a little bit of time to breathe. So do I roll 2 now?
Yep, roll me 2 fort saves. Or you can roll 1 after you take all 4 and subtract 4 from whatever your normal fort save bonus is.
Something looks strange about that roll.
I accidentally did underscore 13.
Ah, yeah, I don't know if that'll help you.
There we go, 28. That's aside from the computer glitch I did by underscore 13. $16, because I just got a 3.
Oh yeah, no, you're fucked up. You're
I'm gonna invoke drinking buddies?
okay.
25.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine after the first 2.
Oh god, let's see how far I can take
You
this.
you can't do drinking buddies again after this. Just heads up.
Third glass, 32.
Okay.
Last one, 15.
You are drunkard and
I'm gonna
fuck.
burn inspiration.
Oh.
22.
He goes, "Damn, I don't have anything to give you because your tab's already paid for it." But yeah, good job. And he will
That's-
leave you to the rest of your night. What are you guys doing after making just a fuck ton of money?
Rolling into money.
What are we get? Actually, I know exactly what we're going to do with this money. We're going to build homes and infrastructure in the barony.
Yeah, sure.
We're gonna
We
gamble
have
it.
We're not gonna.
Gambling.
We're totally not gonna do a Scrooge McDuck money pit and swim in it.
That dragon had one, and it's like, thinking about it ever since.
Scrooge McDuck money.
I understand. Step right up. We've got a pool full of gold.
We'll let you feel rich for a minute if we find that you've taken any of our gold, even by accident. We'll cut your hands off.
If any of it's even stuck to you.
Fucking. And you said Mifune wasn't evil.
No, I'm mostly just memeing.
I know.
I think this was a successful night out so far.
Wonderful.
We made new friends.
Hopefully, friends.
I assume Regina tracked Zephyr down along with the rest of them.
Oh yeah, no, Zephyr is sitting on Regina's lap. Like when he wakes up, he is sitting in Regina's lap.
And she got an invitation, right?
Yeah. She was gonna come.
I'm also gonna slide her a business card.
Yeah, no, she sticks it right between the titty.
God bless Zephyr. My man.
My man. Fucking. Oh Lord. She's like, if you dimension door away from me again, I'm gonna break your legs. Drunk little bastard.
Zephyr's just gonna float a little.
just crisscrossed, floating, just floating where he's sitting.
Like, oh no.
She
My
kind
legs.
of goes, okay, fine, I'll break your back.
Zephyr wonders if he needs his back.
She fucking. Zephyr, I wonder, can I cast magic if I can't move any of my limbs?
Would I survive?
If you really wanted to play it safe, you should just tap me.
Death by snooze.
The only thing I've seen that works.
Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die.
All right. So you guys are you guys? Do you guys want to do anything else before the night ends in this bar?
I'm all settled. I made my money.
Getting a gun.
Gort needs
You're
somewhere
buying a
to
gun.
pass out.
Yeah.
Gort, you have a room in the inn. It's been paid for.
Gort will ask for a barrel of water as he heads to his room.
They don't give you a barrel. They just give you a hose pipe.
You see Gort's just chugging the water.
He just turns on the spigot and just. Oh. We have running water here. You can just drink from the hose. It'll be fine.
I'll be fine. I rocks back. 5 purple worms today. 6.
7.
5? 7.
7 purple worms. 2 underground, 4 up here. 1 and then 1 more before that.
4 in a row up here.
And then 1 before that,
and
and
2
then 2
underground.
underground. So 7 in total.
Is it tank?
Yeah,
How much of Gort's blood is alcohol?
most of it.
Oh no. Wait, does that mean he gets resistance on ice damage because he can't be frozen now?
Yeah, kind of.
For the next couple hours.
For the next couple hours until he finally gets digested.
Or he works like the little water bottle experiment where you just slap it and then all the insides freeze.
Right.
Oh, that's terrible, but much more plausible.
But yeah, you can just kind of lay in the room that you were provided and drink the water, as much water as you want. Adamant Keep has its own water supply underneath the city. Mama Goo, did you want to do anything?
No, I just wanted to point out because she created the diamond, she has a strength score of like 2 at the moment,
Hmm.
so she's just hobbling around.
She can also get a room. Like, it's been paid for.
Does Mama Goo want to fly?
Mama Goo can fly on her own.
I just wanna fly.
But yeah, if she wants to rest. So Zephyr,
Yes.
you go back out onto the town after sobering up. What kind of gun are you looking to procure?
Honestly, I want to say probably like you would think like at first like cannon, but then like no.
How would you carry that other than strapping it to Gord's back?
Exactly. That's the downside. So probably what kind of guns are there? I know
So,
there's like 3
um,
base type.
there's let me check the Pathfinder stuff. Um,
Doesn't
Save
Zephyr
here.
have a sheath that minimizes weapons put into it?
yeah, but then he'd have to carry the Buster Sword.
That's fair.
Blunderbuss, musket, or pistol.
Yeah,
Oh, blunderbuss.
you want a blunderbuss? Okay.
You know what? No. Pistol.
Okay, cool. So you walk into the weapons shop in Adamant Keep, and they've got swords and knives and axes, and in this like glass case at the front of the shop, like where they keep like the cash register and all that, they've got a selection of different pistols in it. 3 of them are revolver style, like rotation barrels that are break action that have 4 barrels apiece. You can load 4 rounds into it, and then like put the chamber back. You have a harmonica gun, which is 6 shot, that loads from the top and then unloads in the bottom. That has a clip that kind of goes through it, and then you have your standard flintlock pistols inside.
Hmm. I feel like the revolver, like breech load, would be the way to go. I feel like flintlock got a lot going on with it,
Mm-hmm.
and the harmonica gun doesn't seem.
I mean, the harmonica gun is an okay weapon. It's not, you know, it's not the best.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the first one.
Okay, so he pulls out a 4-barreled revolving weapon and will hand it to you and go, "This is our specialty. It's called a pepper box. You load the packets and the bullets on the inside, and fire it, point it and fire it. It's fairly simple premise. And this is the gun. If you want to check the Moonshade Keep chat, this is the gun he hands you.
Awesome, thank you. And it's small enough to be on my person. That's fantastic.
If you
This
throw in
is-
an extra gold, because it's 15, throw in an extra gold, I'll give you a belt and a belt bandolier to hold your bullets in, and a holster for your gun.
Do you? Is this all you have?
What are you looking for? You looking for something specific?
Okay. So usually I do magic,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm okay with a sword. But found out tonight that's not always going to get what I need done.
Okay.
So definitely want at least this. He's pointing to
The pepper box.
I don't. Yeah, but do you have any that can use me?
How much gold do you have?
So much gold.
Millions.
You see him step
Actually,
into
you
the
know what?
back.
Before when he asks that question, he's gonna real quick get on the little earpiece. Mifune, can I borrow some gold?
Sure. How much do you need?
I have so much gold.
He will walk into the back, and you see him come out with a case made of adamant, and he will open it up, and he goes, "This is known as the Spell Slinger. You load spell scrolls into it, and it fires them like bullets. I suggest loading up on magic missile scrolls, personally, or Eldritch Blast."
Okay.
This is 4,000 gold pieces.
It's 4,000.
Yep.
That's just Zephyr finally answering Mifune.
How many is that in platinum?
Hold on.
You said 4,000 gold. That would be 400 platinum.
Yeah, 400 platinum.
Would you like to pay? Would you like that from the sum of the treasury? Because we have like millions in there.
Yeah. So let's
Yeah,
go ahead and
right.
take it.
Yeah, I actually have 400 on me. I'll just take it when we get back, and I'll just put that in my pocket when we get back.
Yeah, I have on me. I have 0.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I'll bring you the platinum, and she will.
And
She'll reclaim the rest later.
So Mifune
Yeah.
would also see the 2 guns that Zephyr is buying.
Mifune does not question it.
If you'd like, and you throw in an extra 2 platinum, I'll give you 3 scrolls of magic missile and 3 scrolls of Eldritch Blast to arm your spell slinger.
okay, mate. Okay.
I can send you a bill if you'd like. If you don't have the money right now, you have paid for the 2 weapons in question.
I have money. How much do you need?
3 more platinum.
Can I pay with that in gold? Because I have
You may.
800 gold on me. So here, have 300 gold.
Wonderful. Why, it'd be 30 gold.
The 30 gold then.
Yeah, it'd be 30 gold because platinum.
Oh, yeah,
is,
I can afford that.
Yeah, platinum is 10 gold.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, here, I gotcha. Unless you actually do want to.
I could
Cool,
I
cool.
could pull that out of my bag.
Then I will not sweat it.
And he will give you 3 scrolls of magic missile at first level, and 3 scrolls of Eldritch Blast to load into your spell slinger pistol. The magic missile scrolls do not miss. The Eldritch Blast scrolls are going to use your spellcasting modifier.
Awesome.
So the magic missiles are 1 cast of magic missile at first level each shot.
Okay.
And it takes an action to reload.
Okay.
Okay. And he will smile at you, and he hands you a belt with with 2 holsters, a spell scroll pouch, and a bandolier with 30 bullets on it. So you have 30 bullets for your pepper box, and you have and you have which the pepper box does normal pistol damage, and then you have 6 shots with your spell slinger.
Okay.
All right. Would anyone else? Would any of you else like to do anything before the night is over? For the in-game night is over.
I do believe I'm all set for now.
Gort, Mama Goo.
No, where else? Mama Goo's all set.
Gort's up in his room, chugging water.
All right. Now here is my question. Excuse me. Here's my question to all of you guys, because it is getting a little late. Would you guys like to take a break now and continue, or would you like to end here and then pick up next session as you're leaving Adamant Keep?
Cricket, cricket, cricket.
Right?
I mean,
Um,
I'm ready.
I'm down to play more, but a bit of a break is definitely needed before we keep going because I'm getting thirsty.
Okay.
Hydrate.
Mifune, how about you?
I'm all right.
All right. And Mama Goo. Oko, how are you feeling?
Whatever y'all want to do.
Okay, but what about you specifically? How are you feeling?
Fine.
Okay,
I'm
good.
sorry.
You're all right. I just want to make sure that you're doing all right. I know that it's getting a little late, so I just want to make sure everybody's good. We're gonna take a 5-minute break and then come back to play more the Pathfinder. All right, I'll be right back,
All right.
folks.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Are we all
Hello.
back from our break?
I never left.
Fantastic.
I am here. I am about to microwave a muffin, though.
I am here. Just pulling an All Might.
All Might rocks.
Yeah, no, All Might does rock.
I'm taking the dog out right now, but I do have a mic.
Okay, awesome. And Mama Goo, are you here?
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. So, we pan back in on our players as they awaken the next day. We're gonna pan in on Mifune first.
Oh?
Mifune, you awaken to a knock on your door, loud and heavy, as a note is slipped underneath the door. And the knocking seems to cease.
I'm gonna read that shit.
Okay. It is a piece of black black parchment that is written on in golden letters. On these letters, the lettering is. What languages do you speak?
Let me have a look. Common and Sylvan.
In Sylvan, you read the words from the Mother of Chaos. We request an audience with the Barony of Moonshade Keep. We will meet you upon the night of your party. Expect us when you do not expect us.
Okay. Do I know who the Mother of Chaos is? Should I roll knowledge history?
Yeah, I would say because you've been to the Feywild recently, you would know this to be the calling card of Baba Yaga.
Ooh. Well, that's either good or bad. We'll find out.
Uh,
Does this say a meeting place or?
it says within your keep. It's kind of the only words that the only meeting place it really gives. It's more I'll find you, you won't find me.
Terrible. Hate it. Gonna go let the other folks know about that.
Okay. So Mifune gathers you guys up and informs you that Baba Yaga has a request for an audience with the group of you.
Didn't she deny the party invitation?
She did. But now she's told you she's coming, not to the party, but she needs to talk to you.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll have a meeting with her. Gort is taking a few moments to try and collect his thoughts. So, do we call that the after party? Should I bring booze? Should I see if they can bottle up some purple worm for us to take back with us?
I think that'd be a great plan.
Ooh,
If not, it would
I'm
be
gonna
a
need
great
some.
accompaniment for the actual ball itself. If not,
Fair enough. I'm gonna need a little bit of money.
how much?
I don't know. My tab was paid off last night, so I don't actually know how much a purple worm costs.
I mean, if you ask nicely, they might just give it to you because your tab was paid.
You know, you might be right.
If not, I'll just slip you some money.
The barkeep.
Also, he should have some kind of money from the winner's purse.
Yeah, the winner's purse was a pouch of 400 gold pieces.
Yo,
And-
400?
Yeah, 400 gold pieces and a belt of dragon kind.
I forgot about the belt.
Yeah. Belt gives you a breath weapon once per day and the ability to and the ability to multi-attack once per long rest, which is 3 individual melee attacks.
And so the melee attacks, I take it, would be a bite and 2 claw attacks?
No, for a person, it's 3 weapon melee attacks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the bartender this morning is a stout dwarven man, beautifully braided beard, long ginger hair. He's kind of cleaning up after last night, which was a hell of a time. And he kind of looks up at you and goes, "What can I do for you?"
I need about, let's see, 12, better make it 14. 14 purple worms to go, please.
Why don't I just give you a bottle of it? That's 100 gold pieces.
Yeah, that sounds a lot easier.
And he will slide over a
Um,
bottle of purple liquid.
Just to see if it's a thing I can do. Last night, Gal said my tab was paid forward. That still apply to today? If not, no big deal.
No, it paid for all your drinks last night and your room.
All right then. And today is my pocket. And Gort pulls out the coin purse from his winnings last night and fishes out 100 gold for the man. 100 gold, as promised.
He will take it, count it in front of you, and then slide it into a pouch. It is good to see people not trying to swindle me these days. I've had quite a few people try and cheat me out of me money. They all respect the night man, but the day barman, they think they can get it all over on old Clearbrum. No, not today. Anyway, you folks leaving the city anytime soon?
Probably, more than likely. We've got some business back home we have to deal with.
Would you folks happen to be going through Montalibe anytime soon? No strapping adventurers like yourself often travel around the world, so I was hoping I could get a letter delivered.
Would we be traveling to Montalive?
I think it's on the other side of us, isn't it?
Yeah, eventually, you have to go there to get your boat to go travel and save the dwarf princess.
Oh yeah.
Gort will rub his hand on like the lower plate of his helmet, like he's rubbing his chin. We will eventually go through Montalibe, but odds are it's not going to be for a decent-ish amount of time.
Well, don't worry, this doesn't exactly have a time limit on it. I just need this delivered, and he'll hand you an envelope on black parchment with gold trim around it, and a stamp with a raven's beak on the front of it.
Because did Gort see the letter Mifune got from Baba Yaga?
Yes.
I'm basically assembling people to let them know what I got. So yeah, absolutely, I would have shown it to you.
Cool. Does this letter look? How similar does this one look to the one Mifune got?
This one is in an envelope for one, and for two is on different stationery. You can tell because like stationery from the Feywild feels like silk, whereas this feels like regular paper.
Okay, thank goodness. Gort lets out a little bit of a relieved sigh. Yeah, I can easily deliver this for you. And he tucks the letter away into his little haversack.
Wonderful. You're gonna be delivering it to if you go to the docks and check just underneath the main dock area, there's a large sewer grate. There's a man that'll be there waiting for you for that letter. Just show him the letter at the entrance, and you'll be able to get in just fine.
Sewer grate by the docks of Montalibe. This feels incredibly sketchy, but I already said I'd deliver it, so no use backing out now.
Wonderful. You look like the kind that's done some sketchy shit in the past anyway. You'll be fine.
I mean, if you call killing an archfey and becoming the new champion for the fight ring here sketchy, yes.
The Archfey part. Yeah, that's definitely some sketchy shit.
I mean, the guy was a dick, and we also got Tevalian's blessing to kill the guy, so...
I
you
mean,
know.
most of them are. Most Archfey are assholes. So, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Just, get old Clearbrum's letter down to Montalibe, and you'll be rewarded for it. That's all you need to know.
And how do you spell this guy's name again?
Clear, like the word, the Clear, Brum. Clearbrum.
Clear bum.
Clearbrum.
All right.
He sells toilet paper. Clear bum.
So I'm putting this in my notes. Deliver a black and gold letter for Clearbrum to Montalibe's docks, sewer grate.
Okay.
How do I spell Montalibe again?
I will type it in the chat.
Thank you.
No problem.
Because, head of straw and all that.
I founded Montalibe.
You think you know how it's spelled then?
It's
I do.
it's in
You
the
just
it's
didn't
in
ask
the,
me.
it's in the VC chat. But yeah, so he'll smile at you, and the group of you can head back toward your barony now.
Huzzah! Victory. Once again.
Awesome. I guess we'll just gate there.
So we killed all the fire dudes that matter?
Yeah, all the fire giants and good majority of their troops are dead. The rest of them are refugees who were allowed to live in your kingdom.
Wonderful.
Which is what Gort will spend his share of the 3.6 million gold on.
Yeah, you do have to technically split that 4 ways.
Yeah, so everyone gets 900,000.
We just need to borrow 4 million or 0.4 million. We can just split that evenly into 1 million each.
That's true.
Let's just go rob a bank just so that we can get an even number.
Zephyr's cut just is going to go toward, whatever the city needs. He's got personal fund, which is that one, what is it, Rhodonite?
Mm-hmm. A Rhodonite is 1.8 billion gold pieces.
Fuck you with the billion.
Yeah, with a B. Rhodonite is rare as fuck.
I feel
So
like
that's
every
that-
time I've earned it, it's been a different price amount.
Inflation.
Yeah, sure.
And
Or
what's Rhodonite used for again?
Rhodonite is used in a lot of alchemical processes. It was
It's about to be a bullet.
a long time ago. It was used as a currency in an ancient kingdom that was run by the gods, like as one ruling council that was in the Dragonlands. But that city is no longer a thing. It was crushed under the weight of the earth by Utopia. But it is currently the rarest currency in the world, and it can be used to conduct, like, a large crystal of rhodonite powers the entirety of the Goblin City. Electricity hits it, and it spreads the electricity through the whole city.
So you're saying we could use this to make some electric lights for the rest of Moonshade?
No, his is a coin.
Ah,
Hearing we go rob a goblin city.
Goes to war with the goblins just to get their rhodonite.
That would have been a goo thing to do.
that would have been a goo thing to do. Rest in peace, goo.
Rip the dream.
I mean, technically speaking, we could.
In Goo's honor.
No, I was gonna say more. We could establish trade deals with them, and basically expand their borders a bit, expand our borders a bit, make Moonshade and the Goblin City just one united nation.
That would span the entirety of the bottom, like, eastern or western part of the continent, and part of the next continent, and it would encroach on 2 other kingdoms that you'd have to go to war with. One of which being comprised entirely of minotaurs.
Would this be worth the rhodonite?
Probably not.
Yeah, I was gonna say no.
I will warn you now, the minotaurs are a force to be fucking reckoned with. Even as strong as you guys are, you probably could not take their entire military.
They're a race of bullmen. Of course they're a force to be reckoned with.
You know,
Yeah.
it'd be also a force to be reckoned with, a army of undead bowmen.
Oh lord, this goes from a campaign full of heroes to an evil campaign real quick.
Live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Now that you bring that up, that actually does bear the question. The more we kill, the stronger we get, as we just raise them as undead.
Mhm.
So
Eventually,
think it
the
would be
gods
feasible.
will nerf you.
Eventually, the gods
Basically,
will have
that's-
something to say about the
The
giant army of
undead,
undead.
yeah. There was a
This is based. Sorry, I was just saying. This is basically the DM saying, "Hey, keep this shit up. Bad things are gonna happen."
well, I would, and I apologize for interrupting you, Oko. I did not mean to cut you off. What I will say is that there was an entire war where all of the gods went to war against one dude because of the undead.
yeah, I know.
Just
Not a
warning
Connor.
you.
We can bring back their old friend.
Yeah. Stick those tentacles onto an undead body, and there you go.
Y'all are really looking to get fucked up by the gods, aren't you?
Just
Not,
I mean, that's
not as
been
Gort.
Zephyr's MO since the start.
Yeah, that's to get fucked by the gods. There's a difference. But basically, I'm just gonna warn you. There are some gods like Tortolia who will definitely not be okay with you guys genociding an entire race and turning them into undead.
No.
You know we're
it
not
wouldn't be
serious,
one
right?
race.
Oh, I know. But I will give you just that heads up.
Just in case one day we decide to do it as a joke.
Yeah, to
As a
meme
gaff.
real quick and
To
create
meme
an
too close to
undead
the
army.
sun.
Yeah, to meme too close to the sun.
Also,
I've done it
Oko,
before.
did you just say, and I quote, "We never said it would just be one race"?
Perhaps.
I respect that, but also that is fucking terrifying.
Just remember, when Tortolia becomes a kaiju, he does use the Godzilla roar for a reason.
Yeah, well, I mean, Mama Goo, if she turns against Gatlock in any way, she loses all power.
Yeah.
So she just becomes an 8th strength human,
Uh-huh.
or Kitsune, effectively.
She also becomes a pile of powder because atomic breath.
Well, yeah, but I mean, before we ever got to
Tortolio.
Godzilla,
Yeah, Godzilla. Goji.
Thought it was Gamera.
Oh lord. Well, yeah, it is Gamera, but still, Gamera was the reference image I used. But yeah, so you guys can currently gate back to Moonshade Keep. Zephyr, are you turning your Rhodonite into a bullet?
No, just because I don't. I would have to research stuff before I do that.
Okay.
There would be chats with whatever blacksmith god.
That would be Fairy. Rufus's mother.
Yeah, so there would have to at least be a talk with Fairy first.
Okay. So once you arrive back at your keep, you notice that like what were some preparations you guys had Rufus doing? Like do you guys remember what you had put him out to do?
Not really.
Art basically told Rufus to enjoy himself, so
Was he given a stipend of money at any given point in time?
He's got the funds of the cat.
You think we pay him?
It's fucking
he
Zephyr just
basic-
assumes he's got a key to the coffers, you know?
okay. So just he's given access to the full Scrooge McDuck money pit.
Like,
you know, with
he's
it-
kind of the only one doing things on the homestead while we're out and about.
Okay. As you return home, you notice things are a little different.
Wait, I just remembered something Gort asked to be done.
Okay, and what is that?
More houses,
Okay.
because now we have refugees to take care of.
I'm
and
getting to
so,
that. I'm getting to
sorry.
that. It's okay. I'm getting to that. As you return, you notice that what was an open border town, the forest has a split kind of grove in it now around your keep. And there is a large stone wall around your city. Guards patrol around the wall. Fire Genasi kind of given new armor and tabards with the symbol of Moonshade Keep on it. Flags flying just above the wall of your barony, and just outside of the barony, or like just outside of the wall, is a small town essentially of houses with thatchwork roofs and nicely constructed walls and doors, and a small river that is like hand dug, that runs from a foothill that has basically an aqueduct system dug into it to catch the rainwater to pull in through this water mill that cleans the water for them. The gates open up for you as you arrive, just outside of the area, and Rufus is at this very moment laying down cobblestones for your streets. There's still the natural beauty of the yards and things, but he's making some roads, and you have a clear market street now with a town square in the center, and in that in the center of a fountain that he's made is the statue of Goo that is full of highly volatile explosives. And he's just kind of working on the town. There's a stable now. There's 3 pubs. So if you guys want to do your own pub crawl in your own city, there's a gambling house because he knows you guys really love to gamble, and there's a shooting gallery for crossbows, bows, and guns. along with a thriving market street that's got like fishing and all kinds of other things to buy food and provisions and things of that nature. You have a full city now, and your keep itself is built into the wall.
Wonderful. Good job,
He is
Rufus.
efficient.
Well, I mean, you did give me about 70, 80 workers to just kind of put to work doing whatever I want. I was doing all this by myself before. Like you saw, I rebuilt the half the keep by myself in like 2 months while you guys were gone. Now I had workers. I'm damn good at what I do. And he kind of cracks his knuckles and rolls his shoulders.
You see Gort sort of just pat Rufus on the shoulder. You're underselling yourself, my friend.
Eh, no, I'm not. I remember I was just a town guard before this.
This keep would not be near what it is without you.
Oh, you guys invited the gods. I had to make it look pretty. If I didn't, my mother wouldn't have liked it. By the way, she's coming. Just heads up. I know you guys told me not to invite her, but she found out, one of the other gods blabbed, and she's on her way. So I had to make
Good.
the place
Did you
really
send her an
cool.
invite?
I did not. She's quite angry with me.
You,
I was instructed not to.
I gave you the wink after he said that.
Listen, I after I was told not to, then Mifune specifically told me not to, and I'm literally not allowed to disobey Mifune's orders. So she kind of gets final say. Unless you
Okay.
can get my soul back.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. But yeah, there's food in the keep. I had the cooks prepare something. So I know you guys were off at war. The free army's still here. Lady Arintha's shacked up at the keep. She's currently in the guest quarters. I also built a small guest home for Lord Gatlock and Lord Decker, and and he'll like pull a cord on one of the shop roofs, and over the city a large, like almost circus tent goes up for our vampire guests for the middle of the day.
That's very sweet of you. Well done.
I figured, since one of the gods is married to a vampire, he might want to come out on the town during the day. So, it lets in just enough sunlight translucently to allow it to be lit naturally, but also not enough to physically hurt a vampire.
Good, good.
But yeah, so you guys now have a beautiful township of a barony. What are you doing?
Wonderful.
What would you like to do to prepare for tonight's party, essentially? Because it is like mid-morning. It's like 8, 9 a.m.
Well, first, Gord has something to ask Mifune.
Hi, what's up?
So, with the fight in the arena, I won, what was it, 3.6 million gold plus however much you bet.
Mm-hmm.
Can we say that for the amount of what is technically my winnings, that, gets split amongst the group, that's worth you returning Rufus's soul?
Are you trading your share for Rufus's soul? Is that what you're getting at? Or am I misunderstanding?
I was more implying that technically all of it is my share, but actually having it be a share, and yes, my share with it as well, would that be worth returning Rufus's soul?
Now, normally I'd be a cunt and be like, you should totally pay me more. But yeah, absolutely. I like Rufus. The only reason I've got a soul is so that other people can't have it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
And with that, Gort turns to Rufus and just, so, anything I can do to help with construction?
Currently no construction's finished. I'm just need sign-offs on guard details, things of that nature. We need technically a captain of the guard because we don't have one of those. And you're off when you're off doing your gallivanting and whatnot. We also need to pretty much assign trade routes and things of that nature. There's a pile of paperwork on Mifune's desk.
Well, I'm pretty sure some of that paperwork is stuff I'm supposed to do, so let's get to work.
And I will the paperwork and stuff I will type into the chat for post game stuff for you guys to kind of make decisions if you guys want to keep your eye on the Moonshade Keep chat.
Thank you. This way it's not, bureaucracy the stream.
Yeah. Normally I post game I will post just like stuff in the Moonshade Keep chat. If any of you would like to see the Moonshade Keep chat that are in the chat, you can go to our Discord. I will actually get that. And join us there if you guys want to get a sneak peek into what the party gets up to outside of stream.
Crime, I promise.
Totally not rampant alcoholism.
Absolutely not. Definitely not literally recreating scenes from Dragon Ball.
Endless crime.
Rufus will also pull Mama Goo to the side and bring her just inside the keep proper and gesture to in the yard where there are the carriages that generally carry our barons. There is a fully set up alchemical lab on a um a beautiful carriage that is drawn by, very similar to Mifune's, a pair of nightmares. Figured this might be nice for you, since we didn't have a carriage for you before.
Ah, well, I appreciate the offer. My daughter was the alchemist.
Yes,
I'm
it's
sure
I understand that Goo was the alchemist, but what I would like to show you is, and he'll open it, and you see it's like got it's fully decked out with whatever a witch might need.
Thank you. And if the ill omen that was still over Rufus is there, she'll dispel that real quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll smile and go, I may have had to ask my mom to check in on what kind of spells you use, but I figured, since I don't really know you a whole lot, I got a little bit of background information, just enough to get you a full kitted out carriage like the rest of the barons. Since I'm assuming Lady Goo's title passes on to you as spy master.
I was told she was the court pet. I was not aware she was the spy master, but
I mean, Goo could disappear and reappear whenever she wanted, and I don't think anybody could have stopped her from being the spy master. So in my eyes, that's what she did. Goo was an unstoppable little bugger. took the gods to be able to track her. But yeah, so do you guys have any preparations you want to do before... Sorry about that. Before the
Cue
party.
yawn.
I will fight you. Before the party. Any preparation you want to do, any specialty foods or anything like that you want to get prepared before the gods start showing up.
Do we know what foods the gods like?
That
feel like
depends
there should
on
be some
what
sort of-
god you're asking about. There are holy texts that would have this information in them.
Okay, so we got. Honestly, a lot of us have at least some kind of connection to. There's only a few wild cards. Because we got 2 with
On the
Gatlock.
RSVP, did we get any people like saying what they like if they had a preference?
No, but you do know what gods are coming.
Okay, can you list them?
Yeah, I was about to. So you have Gatlock, who is already in your castle, Tethala, Priscilla, Cassiopeia, Thorian Hellqueen, Tortolia, who is already at your castle, who you know for a fact is a vegan. So you gotta have vegan options. And then Fairy is coming, and then Tavelian may or may not show up.
Okay.
So like half the Pantheon is coming. A lot of them are very much like they like extravagance, except for Tortolia, who is very much a I'll just eat a salad kind of guy.
You know, I probably could use profession chef here a little bit for Mifune.
You could.
Would that help me kind of help prepare dishes that they might like that
Yeah.
particular role?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll that for me.
I never really needed to use it before, so might as well.
Would Mama Goo
That's
be
a
able,
oof.
What were you saying, Oko?
would Mama Goo be able to help and use alchemy?
Yes.
Roll for that.
Yes, you could. Because food is just alchemy with tasty things.
Cool, because I rolled a 9, which was not great. Hey!
That's what it.
Natural 20, 38.
Okay, so you guys are able to together to make a beautiful feast. Kind of reading through holy texts, you get like cooked pheasant and honey baked hams and candied orc bacon. You have stuffings and gravies and potatoes. So many fucking potatoes. Like different dishes made with potatoes, but like half your table is potatoes.
Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew.
Yeah, potatoes.
Potato.
You find that the entire keep smells divine by the end of the day. as
Wonderful.
you
They won't smell the zombies.
yeah, no. They will not smell the zombies. About halfway
So many
through
casks
cooking,
of so many alcohols.
yeah, and the casks of alcohols, you guys that start kind of getting rolled in. You guys find yourselves. You hear a knock on the doors of the main ballroom where the food is being set up on tables with tables set as a beautiful drow woman in long robes with the symbol of Moonshade Keep on the front of it will go, "Hello, my name is Irina. I am your attendant. Rufus has hired me. Your guests have begun to arrive."
Wonderful. Do we have people to steward them in and announce them? Or is that you?
That would be me.
Wonderful.
Oh, right. Should I begin to show them into the ballroom, or would you like to come address the public.
Oh God, I'm not good at speeches. Let's just invite them in. They're probably not wanting to stand out in the outside anyway.
I'm sure they are dying to make a grand entrance. Do we have people around to just make sure?
We do have the guard, and she'll gesture to the fire genasi, who are now fully equipped. And it looks a little older, the armor, because you guys didn't really get to commissioning like armor and weapons for your people. But
I mean, to be
we
fair,
have
most
some
of our
coming,
guards are
'cause we-
actually corpses.
yeah, most of your
We have some coming
soldiers-
because we want a
Mhm.
pub crawl.
Yes, but so far, you that hasn't arrived yet. That's gonna take like 3 or 4 days. Y'all gated here. You teleported, as is
Oh,
Regina.
Okay, I was gonna say, does Regina have a way to get here?
Regina teleported with you guys.
I'm
Awesome.
surprised Regina didn't have like a riot at the ready.
Oh yeah, no, she knew that you guys had
should have been late.
she knew you guys had like magic. She was like, y'all probably have a way to get back and forth.
Can I have a ride? Y'all got Uber?
Yeah, basically.
There's a mage place there.
Yeah, there's a
Probably
mage college with like teleportation circles. That she can use just for fucking free. So she will she'll kind of teleport with you guys. And you see Irina kind of bow, like very deep bow, her hair kind of dipping past her face a little as she stands and then walks and begins to announce each of the gods one by one, announcing Tethala first, who will walk in arm in arm with Priscilla, and you see Zyron kind of following behind them. She will announce Thorain Hell Queen, who will walk in with Rotting Thunder, who you guys haven't quite met Rotting Thunder yet. She's she wears regal like robes, but there are mushrooms here and there on her person. She's long black, what looks like luscious black hair at first, and then it withers down to a green by the tips. Her skin has begun to scale over, and this is the goddess of rot.
She's also a satyr.
Yeah, she is also a satyr. She has long, like, curled horns. And you see Tamara following them in as their, like, herald, essentially. As this is her god. Marius Richten and the Clockwork Crew are introduced as they kind of come in and do the Baymax wave. And come through very happily. The rest of the gods are eventually all kind of mingled in, as then the public starts to slowly like mingle their way in, not in the main ballroom, but you see that Rufus has set up like a festival outside, with like games and things of that nature for just the general public to enjoy this large festivity. And the entering like nobility are kind of a parade of sorts for the people to enjoy watching as they all kind of come through.
Wonderful. I take it like Hammerholm and Monteli Bay and them will be like the parade kind of folk.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The army, the golden armored army of Hammerholm will march through and present, you know, the king and now Queen Lady Galatea.
Hey.
And she will smile and wave, and Gort, this technically makes you a prince.
Gort gives a cheer from the side because, unless you know he is Galatea's son, you don't know.
No, she
What is
literally
the
like
dwarf king's
grabs
name?
you by the armor and yanks you in. This is Lord Andrew Cologne, third of his name, and 15th king of Hammerholm.
Pleasure
And
to see you made it.
he will nod and go, "I wouldn't have missed it for the world, milady."
I'm very glad to hear that.
And Galatea goes, "And this is my," like you hear her talking to the other nobles. "And this is my son Gort. He's a prince now. Don't you all fucking forget it, or I'll cut you in half."
Or being Gort just, hey ma, and picks her up in a hug.
She will give you a back cracking hug as you pick her up.
Court's a pit fight champion now.
"Oh, you're a pit fighting champion now. Look at my boy being a badass."
Well, I learned from the best, ma.
"You're damn right you did," and she'll flex. "I was a champion in my day, once upon a time. I remember it well. I fought against Thorain Hell Queen in my day now. I wrestled her to the ground, and I then got blasted by Necrofire and lost. But
Has everybody fought Thorin?
Thorin's quite the feisty bitch. I'll tell you that right
We
now.
invited like mostly fighty people.
Yeah. And Thorin's like big thing is wrestling. Like that's how
We've
you
got
prove herself.
Galloc, we've got Thorin, we've got Tithala, we've got Priscilla. They're all very fighty. Fairies fighty.
Yeah. You've invited what are known as the War Gods.
Yeah, it's great.
And you see, kind of as everyone mingles in and the party's going well, all of a sudden everything goes dead silent. An eerie softness takes over as mist passes through the entirety of the room. The only one who's moving at this point is Tevelian, who kind of looks over and goes, "Oh, not her. Goodness gracious, what did you idiots do now?" As Baba Yaga, a tall, black robed woman with long, spiderweb white hair that drifts and hides her face, will very slowly make her way into the room. She approaches and will move a chair out from where one of the nobles is appearing to try and sit. So when time restarts, he's gonna fall on his ass. And she will
Baba
sit
Yaga.
and she will sit down in the chair and kind of gesture to your thrones. "Have a seat."
Mifune takes a seat.
Do the rest of you follow suit with Mifune?
I didn't know I had a throne. That's
Reluctantly,
dope.
because Gort's
Oh
on
yeah, all
edge.
4 of you have a throne.
By the way, since I have a connection to like time magic, am I also kind of okay?
Y'all all are okay.
Okay,
It's
cool.
everyone else in the room, and then Tevelian's just like, I didn't need this today. Like, I was in the middle
Zephyr's
of a
just like
conversation.
crisscross applesauce.
You can sit in your chair, boy.
He'll just slowly float back to the chair.
Might I ask what this is about?
I have heard rumor of a force in this world that is attempting to release an evil in which I helped lock away many, many years ago. I'm sure you've heard of the Gods' War. Well, the gods were not on the same level Malachar was. I, on the other hand, am. You see, I am a manifestation of the true creation goddess, Tempest. I am how she delegates the world without panicking. Hence why even the gods fear me. I need this person stopped, and I want you to do it.
Do you have any more
You-
detail?
Is this person going after a dwarven princess by chance?
Uh, the no, the princess was sent to stop him initially.
Okay, good, good. It is connected. Good. Because
Because
we can't
otherwise we would
promote the
have had to
princess
put
thing
another
any
sleeve on
further.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The princess was my first agent that I sent, her and her party. Um, Mifune, you may know this man.
Mm, I think I already do.
Your father, from what I understand.
Yep.
What?
He has decided that a death cult is the best way to ensure his control over this world. Now, I have a vested interest in him not controlling this world or resurrecting Balakar or Katsa. I need him
We did
killed.
already try to kill him, actually. The issue is he seemed to be able to just kind of gate away.
Hmm. So you failed in catching him, is what you're telling
That's a very rude way to take it.
me. Mm-hmm.
We didn't know we were trying to catch him at the time.
Rude, but not incorrect.
Have I ever
But yeah,
been polite? Am I
Well,
mistaken
you're
in
asking for our help.
I am telling you, not asking.
well, joke's on you. We were probably already going to do it.
However, I will say this. Should you complete this task and save my former agent, I will owe you a boon. Each of you.
I'm in.
I already promised that I'm gonna protect Zephyr, so where Zephyr goes, I guess I'm following.
Gristle, dear, are you in?
I am, ma'am. However, if it is your word, I can't really speak against it, so there's no point in me responding it whatsoever.
Smart girl. Mifune, what of you?
I don't very much like being told what to do, and I wouldn't like to make a habit out of this, but this seems to be something to kind of save the world situation, so I think I'd probably be doing it anyway.
Yes, it is a save the world situation. Should you fail and he get away again, he will resurrect a titan, a fallen titan, by the name of Rashon the Devourer. She was one of few gods who willingly became a titan. She controlled the Behirs. We cannot allow her to resurrect, for if he brings her back, you will have far more to deal with than just a mad mage. I entrust this to you, each of you. Should you fail, the world itself will be in danger. And she will reach into a bag and pull out 4 rings and set them on a table in front of her. These rings will allow you to tap into an ancient power. This power will allow you to take one ability from anywhere in the world, anything you've wanted to learn. You can do it with these rings just one time and add it to your repertoire. Once the spell inside of it is cast, the ring will be destroyed, but you will permanently retain the knowledge in which you have taken.
Mufune takes a ring.
Gort takes a ring.
Zephyr will mage hand a ring to himself.
Magoo will wait until Baba Yaga has left.
She will stand up, bow gently to you, and then basically evaporate as time will restart. The music will slowly come back up, and the noble which she stole the chair from does indeed hit the ground, falling on his ass. These are a ring of feats. You can take one extra feat once the feat has been taken. The ring is destroyed.
Oh, I was hoping it was actually going to be any power that I've seen.
What power would you want? Would you have wanted?
Tevelian's time-stopping powers.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not like godlike power, but you can take one extra feat because you're
I mean, I
going
can
into.
age things by holding onto them long enough.
Yeah, now you are going into like final boss territory. So I wanted to make sure you guys had the equipment for it when going into this final arc.
I have a question. Because
Yes.
it's not technically a feat, could this ring be grant Mamagoo a limited or a small amount of mythic points?
What do those do?
They enhance spells.
Yes.
Cool.
If you want to pitch me an idea that this ring could also give you, essentially, you can take a feat, or you can the actual like homebrew item that I made either gives you a feat or allows you to increase your ability scores by 5. So you have 5 ability points that you can just toss into your ability scores. But if you want something else, you can pitch it to me, and I might give it to you.
Like, say, the ability to rage.
Yeah. You can absolutely have rage.
Not doing it, but that was an example I wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would I be able to enhance the animal ferocity perk that Gort has and make it so instead of it being negative constitution, it's negative HP?
Yes.
Oh, that's much more powerful.
But as soon as you hit negative HP, you're dead.
Yeah, no, he's just gone after that.
Yep.
I might find something else, but tentatively, that's probably what I'm gonna do.
And Mifune, what would you like to do?
It's basically, I'll just take an extra tail.
Okay, you absolutely can do that. All right. So, the party is a massive success. The gods all each kind of come to you and praise you for the party, except Tevelian, who's annoyed with the fact that he had to deal with Baba Yaga today. Uh, and then Cassiopeia will approach and smile at each of you and go, I hear you have something for me.
Yes. This whole affair is kind of for your benefit. Your quest that you had assigned to us.
Yes. The destruction of the phylactery of the Lich Orchid.
Yes. Not only is the phylactery dead, but I have a gift to present to you.
Okay.
If you would lend me or not lend me, but use your true sight to look upon my staff.
And
Or
she
more,
will do
more
so.
specifically, my lantern.
She will do so and see, and you see her kind of like begin to fidget with her pinky and go, ah, so her soul is still intact.
If you want it.
No, I want it destroyed.
Dibs was
Awesome.
for Tortolia if you did not want it, and Tortolia is right over there.
Tortolia like is chomping at the bit. Like you see him getting ready.
Hey, guess what?
Yes.
She didn't want the dibs.
Fuck yeah, give it to me. This old dude, like Oogway looking guy, is just like, give me the soul.
Mufune will kind of like suck out the soul, put it in a mug, and then give it to Dodoria like it's a coffee.
He will take it, walk outside with the group, and go, which one of you has the strongest throwing arm?
Points at Gort.
I need you to throw this into the air as hard as you can.
All right, yeah, I can do that.
Roll me a strength check.
Oh, thank God, it's just strength. Do I have anything that would be higher? No, I don't. Shame. Oh well, that's just a d20 plus 7. $25.
He will, as you launch it into the air, he will blast out a blast of atomic breath that shoots into the air, hits the thing, and it explodes like fireworks over your kingdom. As ice
nice.
begins to, or as snow begins to fall, as Orchid's soul is destroyed.
I'd like to imagine Arthur's just kind of biting at the snow in the air.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. He's having a field day.
Hell yeah.
As it is the first time it has snowed in the southern continent since Orchid's ascendance.
Aww.
So everybody
Southern
is.
continent?
You're in the south of the main continent, but
Okay.
the southern area of the continent. But this
I was
this
gonna
is
say,
a
I thought
big
the
enough.
tower itself was in the southern continent.
Yeah, this is a big enough like snowstorm where it's heading down over the ocean.
Wonderful.
And Orchid is no more. You have successfully destroyed the Lich permanently, and all of you will level up from this experience.
Wonderful.
You also
Oh yeah.
didn't cause an international incident between the gods.
Thank God.
I can change that real quick if you'd like.
No.
Well, we do. You will, Mifune. So we're just gonna
Mhm.
cut over to you as you feel a hand rest on your shoulder as you turn around to a tall orcish woman.
Oh.
Hello there.
Hi.
I assume you know who I am.
I presume fairy.
Yes, my name is Very Famous, goddess of the forge and balance.
A pleasure.
I bet. So, what's with all the undead?
Staff.
I see that. Why all the undead is my question.
Very fast armies for, killing the fire giants and the like, the ones that were attacking, that kind of stuff.
So, you're not gonna try and take over the world or anything, are you? Yeah, you gotta tell me if you are.
You gotta tell me if you're a cop. No, I will not.
Good.
I have no intention of taking over the world.
I will keep you to that word.
Very well.
Last group of assholes that tried to take over the world on my watch got utterly destroyed.
If it'll help you feel better, you can have my word as a fae that I will not take over the world.
I feel much better with that, and she will smile at that and go and join Rufus, as you have successfully avoided the wrath of one of your former characters.
Sweats profusely.
I have an emote for this.
So what fairy is a wizard built like a monk. full wizard, very good at punching.
Yeah. Very, very good at punching.
Oh, she's Muscle Wizard.
Muscle wizard indeed, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that is where, as the night winds down, that is where we are going to call the session, because it's been 3 hours, a little over 3 hours. We are probably not gonna be back next week, but the week after. Thank you all for joining me, and thank you everybody in the chat for watching.
Is
Do
there
you?
one more thing I can address?
Yes, go right ahead.
At the feast itself, Mifune will kind of bring out a bowl of apples for her guests and esteemed delegates, and like the king, the queen of Hammerhome, of Montelebe, them, anyone who's at the actual like feast table near the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
And she will kind of present a bowl of golden apples as a gift for her closest allies.
So you are presenting immortality to these people.
To my friends and closest allies.
As the bowl passes to Velian, you see a hand that has not been visible through most of the party. Very large hand will reach forward and grab the bowl and pull it back. And you see a very large, rotund, like bodybuilder type build, pig
Titanus.
mask. Yeah, this is
It's a pleasure to see
Titanus,
you're here.
the god of the harvest.
It's a pleasure to know you could come.
Yeah, I've been here the whole time. Where'd you get these apples? If I
I
might
grew them
ask?
myself.
And where'd you get the seeds?
I technically grew those too.
Okay.
I will not abuse this power.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna take this bowl. I need it for something, but I promise you, you'll grow more.
I will.
As
I just
will.
wanted my friends to know that this is a gift that I was ready to offer them.
No, what I mean is, as the god of the harvest, more will come to you in time.
Wonderful.
And he will like wave his hand as cherry blossoms begin to sprout from the trees in like your
Ooh.
courtyard.
Hell yeah.
You'll also have quite the bounty this year. On my word.
Thank you, Titanus.
You're welcome. And remember, though kingdoms are built on armies and swords, the people's love is built by good harvests and a home they can come to. So remember to be nice to your farmers.
I couldn't agree more.
Y'all have a wonderful evening, and he will disappear.
And good night, everybody.
Y'all, before we head off, I want to do a quick how did everybody like the session this evening?
I could see
I had a blast.
Yeah, I had a great time.
You can see your sweating emojis in the chat.
Right.
Did I make you nervous?
You made me nervous because Muscle Wizard.
Muscle wizard.
Muscle wizard.
Muscle Wizard!
But yeah, so that was tonight's stream. Would anybody like to plug anything before we head off? And if I could get before we raid, if I could get shout outs for the group, so that I'm not forcing the mods to do it within seconds of.
Rugs, is there an underscore in your name?
There is not.
We are going to raid code, I do believe.
Okay, do you have one that you would like me to SO?
No, that's okay.
Okay, doke.
Puffy, don't forget to shout yourself out.
There you go. I did it.
Puffy.
I got it. I
Thank
got it.
you, Belle.
So we're gonna raid code. I just gotta make sure that I'm spelling it right. You folks have a wonderful evening, and thank you everybody for watching. Remember, if you are in the raid, to remove the refer raid from your URL after you get into the code's chat, because Twitch are assholes and don't like to count people. Everybody have a wonderful evening, and thank you for joining us for Pathfinder. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.